Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. It's your boy Sean, and we have a very familiar face with us. Too familiar, perhaps.
Some say.
It's Nick. It's Sean. We're back together playing Arkham. All is right with the world.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I can't tell you the last time that I mean, I can because it was probably with you. But the last time that I played Arkham for not work.
it is the thing. You guys have to have boundless energy for Arkham since it becomes when you move from like hobby to job. I'm sure that is a tricky transition.
Yeah,
And
it was very exciting. Like when I got my core set and got it all sleeved and was super excited. Built myself a Joe Diamond deck, sat down, played the first scenario, got done with the first scenario, and I was like, I know all like this is I did all this like a year and a half ago. What am I doing? Packed it all up, put it away. So like I still love the game, obviously. I just when I'm not working.
Spot.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
but this is exciting. Iron Man's always fun. So
yeah. So I think it probably bears mentioning what we're even here to do today. So this started as me going to Scott, going like, "Hey, so we're doing the Scarlet Keys Iron Man run at ArkhamCon this year. I suppose let's start from the ground level. Let's assume people know nothing, because surely I don't. So we're doing an Iron Man run of the Scarlet Keys at ArkhamCon this year, and that is where we play through an entire campaign of the game in a single sitting. It's stupid and amazingly fun, and it's a yearly tradition now, more or less. So what we are planning to do, well, anyway, we're doing that. Scott, unfortunately, is not going to be able to make it to ArkhamCon this year. Just he's got personal scheduling stuff and is a little bit reticent to be traveling in the U.S., which, who can blame him? I barely want to be here.
Me too. Yeah.
So anyway, so Scott is not going to be on the actual team on the day. So I reached out to him and was like, well, hey, I know you're probably getting a little bit of FOMO about this because fucking I'd be going out of my mind.
Right.
So like, hey, let's hop on stream and do a little bit of deck testing, because as you start to, I guess, conceive of how you might walk through the open-ended campaign that is the Scarlet Keys, you have to kind of like have some kind of guiding light to start making some decisions on, right? Like, so the first one that I continually go back to is that, oh, I'm sorry, I guess let's preface here. Spoiler alert for the Scarlet Keys campaign. We're not going into everything, but we are gonna spoil some pretty, end game stuff here. So, but so Without a Trace is the hidden scenario, and you kind of have to work a little bit harder to get it and suffer through some shit. And it's also, to my mind, I think one of the more complicated scenarios in the campaign. Is that your memory as well?
I'm not as familiar with Scarlet Keys overall because it came out right when I started the job. So I think I played the campaign twice total, which is not including ones I've worked on. That's the lowest amount. Obviously I played Hemlock and Drowned City a lot through testing, but final versions not much. So I'm not as familiar with Scarlet Keys, but yes, to my knowledge, it is one of, if not the most complex, specifically because of the concealed locations, which I'm sure we'll talk about.
Well, talk about and relearn, because I think I've played through Without a Trace 3 times for sure, possibly 4-ish. And I think the 4 is like I had a Gloria solo run through this campaign where she just like got absolutely iced in Without a Trace. So I like set it up, played for 10 minutes, and then she died.
Oh no,
it was rough. And Gloria solo is such a different thing to do. I wasn't expecting to get iced so quickly, but sometimes that's Arkham. But anyway, so thinking through what we want to do for Iron Man TSK, my first question was, do we want to do Without a Trace?
Yeah.
So in order to answer that question, I can't even likely remember like how bad the brain burn on it is, because obviously it's a fine campaign. We generally for Iron Man try to shoot for the best ending, or the one, at least the one that like you have to work hardest for, to the extent you can. But also Iron Man as a venture, as a human being in the world who has to withstand a full day of sitting and playing Arkham at a pretty brisk pace. Like you generally
Yes.
have to play pretty quickly in an Ironman to get all the way through it.
Yeah.
The question came to my mind is like, is that even something we want to do? Is it going to be really rough on the day to take on a scenario that A, you have to work harder to get for, and B, once you get there, it's a lot of brain burn.
Yeah.
So I couldn't answer that question.
The positive, though, however, to doing if we decide to do without a trace after based on what we determine here,
Mm-hmm.
is that it kind of determines our route for us, and we like that part of planning
Mm-hmm.
is made a lot easier if we're like, yes, we're doing without a trace. If we do this and we
Mm-hmm.
decide this is too much, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of back to the drawing board and like, okay, what route are we looking at then?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
who
makes a
knows?
lot of decisions for us as far as like the
Yeah.
places we need to hit. So
Mhm.
but yeah, so that's kind of the point of the session today is to dive into Without a Trace, remind ourselves of how it works, and you know, hopefully by the end of it, judge whether it's something we want to tackle on the day. But B, also to play around with the decks we plan to play.
Yes.
So I guess to that end, Nick, why don't you know we're okay? So first of all, I guess it also bears saying that we've got a full Iron Man planning stream planned, August 1st. Be there, be square.
Mhm.
So we're not diving in on that level, but you know, since you or I are here and we're gonna be testing these decks, it probably bears talking about what we've selected. So Nick, why don't you start out? Who are you playing? What's the deck look like vaguely?
Yeah, so I have had a long standing in Iron Man's of playing the monster killer or the one who deals with monsters, and a couple times playing Flex. And I was like, I want to be the Seeker this time. And then I was like, but it's TSK. So I'm gonna want to be able to get clues pretty easily, ideally without testing, and also maybe deal damage pretty easily, ideally without testing. So despite finally playing the Seeker, I decided I'm gonna do Vincent Lee, who's not probably not everyone's first choice for a TSK run. And once again, I didn't build him Clouvery, I built him Flexi, because I like to be able to do a little bit of everything. So it's Vincent, so he's doing we should say that we're doing just chapter 1 cards to my knowledge, correct?
Yeah. So we self-imposed
Okay.
again.
Yeah.
I still plan to do like a podcast episode about this, about how, you know, more or less the distinction between chapter 1 and chapter 2 is entirely socially constructed, aside from your
Right.
ability to get a hold of product, which I admit is a thing.
Sure.
But as far as that goes, it is socially constructed. But we have decided that, you know, kind of given the fact that that transition has come upon us, that we are doing the chapter 1 Ironmans. That sounds weird to say, but yeah, I think that's
Iron
correct.
Man's sounds weird.
I know, but I think it's
Iron Man. Iron Man also sounds weird.
Iron Man runs.
There you go.
Chapter 1 Iron Man runs with the chapter 1 card pool. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think that makes sense too. Like,
but the chapter 1 card pool. So that is a restriction we have self-imposed. That is not necessarily anything that we would push at anyone else to do.
right. And I think that makes sense. So with Vincent, like I don't do it the same way that Sean does, where he builds the level 30-40 deck first and then works backwards. I'm the opposite, where I build the level 0 deck and then I just bring a bunch of stuff to Iron Man, and I kind of prioritize it. Like, what are my high priority gets for experience, and what are like B tier, and then what are C tier. And so for this, the number one, I'm going, since Vincent is all about on the mend, like that's his big thing. I was like, what if I go with kind of a skill support style play with Vincent? So I'm also running Dream Diary. And in this version, I've upgraded to one version that has the high shroud and one version that cares about being engaged with an enemy. Because in my experience, I run Dream Diary all the time. Those two are kind of my go-to because they cover a lot of ground. Often I just do 2 copies of the engage with an enemy one, because if I'm running Seeker anyway, I don't need that high shroud boost.
I'm trying to remember what the third one is. Is it hand size?
Cards in hand, yeah. If you have 8 or more cards in hand, I think is what it cares about. And I very rarely do big hand, and so I just skip that one entirely. Although that's probably arguably the easiest one to control. But anyway, so I'm running Dream Diary, and then my big gets are Girish as an ally for the healing and the skill boost. And then also at the last minute, I decided to also include Witten Green, So I'm running Charisma in here as well. Because of Dream Diary, I also have Grim Memoir in here. I have Hallowed Mirror. I have the obvious tomes and relics that you would get with Vincent. So Witten is theoretically going to be online pretty quickly after she hits table. And then it's just help people pass tests, help myself pass tests, and be general support flex. And that's kind of the aim there. Yeah, that's what I'm playing.
I'm a people at my location. That's one of the most important.
Yeah,
It's one of the most important things you can learn from Arkham. Is I am an investigator at my location. I can help me.
absolutely. Yep. Often I do help myself.
Yeah. Well, and I suppose I transitioned from the point I was originally making, so let me finish it and then I'll get back to my deck. But Scott, unfortunately, is not able to make it today. So in his job as a high level paramedic and manager of paramedics, apparently his labor is like fucking important to society or some shit like that. So he got called in and he will not be here today.
Literally out there saving lives rather than playing
All
Arkham
right, I
with
guess
us.
if he has to. But yeah, so for my part, so as we were kind of talking through roles and whatnot, I ended up kind of falling into being main main clue acquirer for the group. And as I worked through kind of what I wanted to do with that, I had first started with like Parallel Agnes, but then I decided that I like Parallel Agnes way better when she's flexy, and B, the deck that I wanted to play, not flexy, hinted more toward clue, was a lot of actions, a lot of cardboard shuffling, a lot of brain burn. And while it's a really good deck and would probably work just fine for this campaign and for Ironman if it were stretched over the course of 3 days, while it's shoved into one day, you don't want a deck where you're doing 6 actions a turn and holding everyone up and just burning your own brain as you go. So all that said, I've now defaulted back to one of my other favorite things to do in the Scarlet Keys, which is to do a sixth sense spam Jackie. So I'll be playing Jacqueline. Basically it's fairly straightforward Jacqueline Mystic. I've got my upgraded sixth senses. I'm using Eyes of the Dreamer to get more token nonsense going on. This deck isn't fully reflective of what I'll be playing in Ironman because we're playing 2-player now, so I've added a little bit more enemy management so we don't get locked up. But yeah, so that's kind of the basics, and it's just a lot of the idea is that you can do normal clue slurping as you do with upgraded Sixth Sense, but you'll also have the option to ping concealed cards at adjacent locations when the symbol effect on Sixth Sense procs. So
yes, you
hopefully
brought up a very good point when I shared my deck with you, and you're like, I like testing sprint in TSK, but you're probably gonna have a hard time hitting some of those shrouds. I was like, that's a good point. So I swapped it out for seeking answers,
okay, sure.
which seems like it's obviously not as strong as a testing sprint, but it seems like it'll cover the same sort of base that I'm hoping for.
Sure.
In that regard. You're not doing any bless curse nonsense with Jackie, are you?
At most I have Promise of Power in here. Let me remember.
Well, of course you're a mystic, but you're not like running Rod of Carnimagos and a bunch of curse stuff. Okay.
No,
because like Rod is
most.
a great tool to mess with, as we all know, to mess with tokens during a skill test. But I would hate to have to be dealing with a bunch of curses you're dumping into the bag. Also, if you're the only one doing it, it wouldn't be worth it, I don't think, in a 4-player game.
That's kind of the rough thing about planning these big, long, high multiplayer count games, is that one of the practical things that we do is each of us maintains our own chaos bag.
Yeah.
Which you don't need to do, but it does speed up, when you're honing in on a test and you're doing your math, and then you just have to reach into your own lap and you don't have to be like, where's the bag? Because that's, we're all, as Arkham players, we're always going, all right, where's the bag? Right before we do tests. And if you're me, then you forget all the math that you just did because you had to break sequence and look for the bag. That being said, maintaining 4 different bags and trying to keep them all up to date and honest with curses and blesses is a bit of a thing. It's absolutely doable, but everyone has to be bought into that extra labor, and I don't think anyone else was. So yes, I think I only have Promise of Powers in here.
Okay. So I'll have to bring curse tokens regardless.
Yeah, Chris says we end up using the Arkham Cards app to minimize bag coordination. That's honestly probably really smart.
I mean, yeah, that would save a lot of time, and then just leave a phone in like a central area for
Yeah.
everyone to tap.
But this is Iron Man to me is the most sacred of Arkham, and I don't know that I can do Arkham that I hold dear without the clickety clack of the chaos tokens. It's just part and parcel to the game for me. But yeah, I mean the thing is about Iron Man is it's you just got to figure out how to get yourself through it. So
Yeah. Yes.
no shade at all for anyone who uses digital means to do that.
Mhm.
Okay. I think that's enough preamble. Shall we?
Keep talking if you want, but
I think we're good
it's never a
there.
problem.
So let's hop to the game. And we switched sides, but it made sense to me just given the way Nick and I are facing. Now it looks like we're talking to each
Oh,
other instead of away
there
from
you
each other.
go. I like that.
All right. So let us see. So the
I
first
just
thing.
hit the place button. I'm sorry, I know you have your whole spiel. I just hit the place button. I should have talked about this before we started. On Without a Trace when setting up, I didn't pay attention if I needed to do any more setup or not. But you said, "Can you get the scenario set up?" And I said, "Sure." And I clicked place, and then I called it done. So I
Yeah, well,
hope
no, I
we're
mean
good.
that's fine because we're in uncharted territory here. Because I don't know if anyone else noticed this. I didn't notice it until this day night Arkham TNA. The Scarlet Keys scenarios do not have standalone rules, and
Yes.
I assume that's because there's just so much other text and something had to get cut.
Mm.
But since we are just hopping straight into Without a Trace as kind of a testing scenario, we're kind of off the page figuring out how to actually do this properly.
Mm.
So to that end, with the intro, and again, spoiler alert for the Without a Trace story beats in Scarlet Keys. So you've got the either blow the whistle and summon a leaky, or dispose of the whistle and do this alone. I assume if we're bothering to do Without a Trace, we're probably allying with a leaky, right? Probably.
You would know that better than I would
I think
as far
so.
as the importance of that.
I haven't explored because I know the alternative is I think you like get Agent Quinn earlier or something like that.
Sure.
I think it's either a leaky or Agent Quinn. And Agent Quinn is
Mhm.
actually a pretty decent ally, but when you're starting to do the math for the Congress of the Keys and the voting process, it's just nice to have as many coterie
Sure.
members as you can. Oh yeah, here,
Yeah.
hang on, I'm playing Jackie. Let me switch to something more class appropriate. Oh yeah,
Best I
bathing
can
in the
do is
light
turn
of
the lights
mystic
off,
God
which
over
wouldn't
here.
work.
What?
I just said the best I could do is turn the lights off, which then that wouldn't work for cameras. But my question is, do we need to adjust the chaos bag at all? It looks like it's just a bog standard chaos bag.
Yeah, so I think at this point we'd probably have 2 to 3 cultists.
Okay. Where's the extra tokens? Oh gosh.
Falion's asking, doesn't it not matter who's on your side if you win Without a Trace? That could well be. I haven't done the legwork to know that for sure. I'm at the point now of do we mess
Here
with
we go.
Without a Trace, and then I'll figure that out. But yeah, that could well be. Um. So let's just assume we're allying with the leaky for our purposes here. So
Sure.
all right. So we gather all the things. The chaos bag is probably at this point, I'm gonna guess 2 to 3 cultists and either I don't know. That's one of the other things we're talking about next weekend. So I guess maybe we just keep 2 each of the elder thing and tablet. But there is obviously a strategy where you could go in either of those directions and just go hard into the one side to get extra XP on each of those story choices where you get to decide to trust or conceal.
Sure. There is no, so this looks like it's the standard bag for the Knight of the Zealot, because it doesn't have the elder thing in the bag at the start. And I don't know where to, oh, there it is. So do I put an elder thing in the bag?
I believe so. Yes. I mean, look again. We're making this up as we go, so
Okay.
probably.
Okay, elder thing in the bag.
And I say that like I'm leaving it up to you, but you asked me, so yes, let's go with yes.
Okay. So currently there's what I have added to the bag is 2 extra cultists and 1 elder thing.
That seems fine.
Okay.
I mean, one extra tablet. Do we have one tablet in there right now?
We have one tablet. You want
Let's
a
go
second
2
tablet?
tablets, 2 Elder Things. Let's
Two
assume we're like
tablets?
splitting
Two
people
tablets,
with
two
this one.
Elder Things?
Yeah.
Okay. We now have 2 skulls, 3 cultists, 2 tablets, 2 Elder Things.
Seems reasonable to me.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. So one of us gets control of Aliki.
Okay. Let's see what she does. After concealed minicard is exposed, exhaust Iliki Zani Epere. Choose a set aside hollow. Uperetria.
Boy, you know
Choose a
what?
set
I've never
aside
been
hollow.
so
It's on a
close
drug.
to hating Maxine as when I was trying to figure out how to pronounce all the fucking names in this campaign.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. I suppose I can keep her healed, but like her, no part of her ability
Yeah.
cares about who controls her.
Who or where.
So
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you take
all
her.
right,
Then.
I'll just take her.
That way she's closer to heals.
Unless you take sanity, that or it takes
Thanks
horror.
for the sub. Chris has got to keep his streak going, man. You're just right in there. Always.
Wow, 31 months.
Which is highly impressive because there were 20. It was at least 12 months in there that we were just not doing anything at all. So we very much appreciate you, Chris. Okay. So Red Glove Man, story asset, mimetic nemesis enemy. So there's a bunch of stuff set aside. Prepare the Otherworld deck. Find the Outsider's Lair and both copies of Cliffs of Insanity. I expect that this might have been done already by the mod. I don't know.
I hope so, because I don't know where any of this stuff is. Okay, we have a 3-card Otherworld deck, and we have a 7-card City of Remnants. They're right here.
Oh, okay. So the Otherworld stuff, that must be the 3 that... Okay, so here we go. So flip the 3, because I'm pretty sure those are the ones we grabbed.
Okay, flip them.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So
we have Outsider's Lair, Cliffs of Insanity, and Cliffs of Insanity.
Okay. Yep. That's perfect. Okay. So shuffle these locations together. Okay. Other side down.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It thought I was putting into play in it. Okay. They're shuffled.
Silly mod. Okay. They're unrevealed. Wait, hang on. Find the Outsider's Lair, both copies of Cliffs of Insanity. Shuffle these locations together with their unrevealed sides face up. Okay, to form a deck. This is called the Otherworld deck. Find the remaining 7 City of Remnants locations.
Yep.
Shuffle those together with their unrevealed sides face up.
Okay.
There are exactly 2 investigators in the game, which there are in this case. Remove one of those locations from the game at random without looking at it.
Okay, done.
Beautiful. If there's only one, blah, blah, blah. Place the rest on top of the Otherworld deck. Beautiful. Okay, so there are juicy ones in the bottom 3.
Okay.
Place the Otherworld deck near the scenario reference card. Done and done. Take the top 3 locations in the Otherworld deck and place them in the shadows, arranged in a straight line from left to right, without looking at their other sides. And this is the moment where we learn. I always hear the Cliffs of Insanity in Wallace Shawn's voice. All right, well, now that's in my brain. I'm never not going to be able to hear it. Inconceivable. All right. All right, so gather each decoy mini card and the 3 City of Remnants L, M, and R mini cards. Set them aside out of play.
Set aside. Okay, they're not. All right, we have the decoys here. We have 14 decoys, and then there's these.
Okay, so I assume those are the that's the left, right, and middle. You can flip those, yeah.
Okay. Left, right, middle, and a decoy. Okay.
Perfect. Cool. Yep. So take 1 decoy mini card and the 3 City of Remnants, shuffle them together, arrange them around our starting location, Quarter the Outsiders as follows. You know, the cardinal directions.
Yep.
All right, the Blue Jay directions. And the Sparrow directions.
In the Jackdaw directions.
Good pull. Okay, then shuffle the encounter deck, and we should be ready to begin. Okay, so let's take a minute to set up, and then we'll dive back in and remember how remember how concealed hidden locations happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get dangerous.
Redraw both of you.
Oh, well, I mean, if you're game, if you're just gonna, just give me the nuts straight up front. Okay.
We'll redraw those two.
I am highly pleased with that start.
And redraw that one. Getting all my weaknesses in my mulligan. Okay, that's a decent setup. I'm all right with that.
How do you do?
I got Witten in my opening. My opening hand is Witten Green, Grim Memoir, Arcane Enlightenment, Bandages, and Crack the Case. So I'm going to spend down to 0 and then hopefully get back up pretty quick.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we start at the Court of the Outsiders. Which, okay, 2 Shroud, 4 Clues, Action Resign, Test. Oh my god, that's right. You have to hit a test to resign. Ooh, that's dirty. Okay, so if you succeed, adding each conspirator asset you control to the victory display. If you fail, you're main trapped here. Oh yeah, and it reduces the difficulty.
Yeah.
But never down to 0, unless you're able to do some weird action shenanigans.
Unless you're a rogue.
Okay, cool. Agenda 1, as an additional cost to enter an unrevealed location, we have to spend 2 clues as a group. And after you expose a location, move to it.
Okay.
And then Act 1, find the heart of the outsider's domain. When the outsider's lair is revealed, advance. Okay.
Big Kahuna in chat redeemed 500 points for me to talk using Cockney rhyming slang.
I know what it is, but I'm not cultured enough to know how to do it.
I know what Cockney is. I don't know what rhyming slang is. So I'm going to hold off until I am clarified on what that entails.
So rhyming slang would be like, instead of telling a lie, you're telling a porky pie. You know, like they've got just like a bunch of slang for you have to know specific phrases, I think.
But does it have to rhyme?
I think it rhymes with the word that you're replacing, if I understand it correctly, which I'm not fully convinced that I do.
You can clarify in chat what you're talking about. You know what? I'm gonna be totally honest. If I had remembered that this sort of bullshit happened on Mythos Busters streams, I wouldn't have joined. I'm kidding. I'm happy to be back. I'm not happy to be doing this. I guess. All right, I'm just gonna.
We won't worry about it till gameplay actually starts. But let's just call it Cockney for now, and then if Chris wants to inform you what that is next time you see him, I'm sure he'll. I don't know, Chris. Are we gonna be seeing you for ArkhamCon? Maybe that's the time.
Trouble rhymes with rubble. Barney rubble. You say Barney instead of trouble. Barney rubble. Trouble rubble. Barney. What? That is not helping.
Oh, I just realized chat is a little kitty whampus here. Hang on.
Oh, sure.
There we go. Okay. So, all right, locations in the shadows. During the scenario, blah, blah, blah. Concealed mini cards adjacent to a location are considered to be at that location for the purposes of card abilities and game rules. When a city... Oh, so that actually means my sixth sense nonsense isn't going to work for this that well. Boo. That was the other thing I realized. Is like, all right, 6th Sense spam to get rid of all the concealed cards. And then I did a test run of Sanguine Shadows. And La Chica Roja punishes you for doing for popping concealed cards in a way other than doing the tests on the location. So like it doesn't really work very well in that scenario either. And I'm like, am I just have I just done this wrong? So
yeah,
that option is certainly on the table.
Okay.
Okay, so use the shroud value of your current location when attempting to expose an adjacent mini card. When a City of Remnants mini card is exposed, set it aside, and find the City of Remnants in the shadows whose position in the shadows matches the mini card. So L for left, M for middle, R for right.
Right.
Put that location into play where the mini card was. If there are any other concealed mini cards in that position, move them so they are arranged as evenly as possible in empty spaces adjacent to the newly placed city. And then after it leaves the shadows, place the top card of the other world deck in shadows where, so you replace it. I know it seems pretty straightforward, but I think
what always gets me is the fact that there are concealed mini cards around the location, and then there are left, middle, right, and that doesn't correspond to where the mini card is. You know what I mean? Like you're checking directions in two different ways. You know what I mean? Direction can
Yeah.
be variable in two different ways, and
Yeah.
that's what trips me up.
Yeah.
But I think once we get going, we'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, and that is the entire point of today's stream, is to get ourselves back into the swing of this. So I think we're ready to play.
Hell yeah.
All right, governor. Your turn then,
Right.
innit?
I'm hating this already. It was brought up in chat that Snatch is a good movie to use as an example. So I guess I'm just going to channel my inner Jason Statham for this. It's going to be rough. It's going to be inconsistent, but we're going to try it.
I knew I could count on you.
Yeah.
I hate it all you want. I knew you were here for me.
Right. I guess I'll get started then. We'll pop out Witten Green for first. That's 4. Then there's 4 clues here. I'm not going to be able to get all 4 in this turn, unfortunately. So I'm going to be low on resources. But I really want to get that tome out so that I can start getting her stat boost right away. God, I completely forgot about the whole hollow thing in this campaign. It slipped my mind completely that it was even a thing.
Yeah. It's the thing too that feels like it's harder to build around because there's not like an innate way to interact with it outside of just the cards that tell you, okay, now you can go get a hollow back.
Right. And you hollow, remind me, but you hollow from your hand, you hollow from your deck, and you hollow from in play in some instances too. Like it changes based on the effect, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you can't even be like, I'm just going to draw through my deck fast before the fuck.
Yeah,
all right.
No, I don't really think there's too many ways to like game the hollow mechanic.
Yeah.
Although okay. Chat, if you guys know them, I'd be happy to amend that statement.
Well, I guess second action, I'll get a resource, and then last action. Oopsies, last action. I'm gonna pop out bandages for 2, and that puts me down to 0. So at least I'm set to heal a little bit. But that is my turn.
You saw Chris's last comment, but he has as many stupid accents for you as there are persistent constructs.
So 3, you have 3, right? The next one, I'm ready for it. Actually, I'm
keep rotating in a never-ending, frustrating cycle of madness.
I have a list of some accents that are incredibly difficult for me to do, but I'm not even gonna dare utter a single breath of what those are until after you've cashed in for 3. Cashed in for 3.
Oh, and you'll be happy to know I did change it, Chris. I don't know if you saw this because I know you're a long timer. I did change it for this reason specifically, just so that the accents don't like break our brains and slow down play to an excessive degree. The accents only last for the round, not to the end of the agenda like we used to do.
I've already done. Here's the thing with this: I haven't stopped how much I talk at all with this. I just keep going. So
that's impressive.
By all means, yeah. It's your turn though.
All right, we will. 2 for Olive. Nope, that's not Olive. That's Olive. 2. Whoop. Oh, sorry. 3. Oh my God, other direction. 3 for 6 cents.
Right.
And now we're gonna do my thing. We're gonna investigate last action.
Hell yeah.
We will. I mean, I guess there's no real point. Again,
what are the odds of you getting all 4 clues in one go?
None, because 6 cents doesn't work here.
Oh right.
Again, I'd like.
It's just you don't have another location to pull from, is what it is.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. There's no other location in play.
It's an additional clue, doesn't it?
Nope. Yeah, I know. I'm a little miffed. I'm a little vexed.
Yeah. Right.
But anyway, we'll just use Jacqueline's ability. I won't bother with Olive right now. So I'm 3 up, 2 shroud. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I didn't go grab this.
What are the cultists? Cultists are -4 if you fail the nearest outsider enemy. Readies moves once toward you, attacks you if it's at your location. So -4 on those.
All right, well we'll be taking the -2 then, since I don't care about the symbols in this moment. And I get a clue.
Yeah. Let me help you out there. And as soon as you expose a location, you have to move into it.
No, it's a reaction, so it is optional, right?
Oh,
Yep, it's
I
a
don't
reaction.
know. Nice. All right. Good to know.
All right, lovely. That's me. That brings us to upkeep.
Right.
I shuffled 6 cents back in. My second copy of 6 cents back in. I drew both of them in my opening hand. Shuffled one back in on the mulligan, and then the next card is 6 cents. I guess it was just the game mocks me, even when I'm doing well. Even when I'm doing what I want to be doing, somehow the game mocks me. All right. Okay, so that clears the round. You're clear of your accent. We are one doom on the agenda. And you draw on your encounter card.
All right. I do that here. Yep. Click for encounter. Substance dissimulation. Revelation. For each set aside hollow you own, which is 0. If no cards are discarded by this effect, choose a non-weakness card you control in your hand or play area and set it aside as a hollow. Arcane Enlightenment, you can hollow. I don't care about you.
Fair.
That's that.
Ooh, and for me, substance dissimulation. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't throw my other 6 cents out there, huh? Because it's just gonna get targeted by all the hollow stuff. I guess it's Promise of Power.
Oof.
I mean, I do. Yeah.
Wait, sorry, you didn't want to hollow your second copy of 6 cents?
Yeah, because there's stuff that punishes you for having stuff hollowed and having stuff in play. Right? Like, look at the first effect on that, right?
Oh, I should have read the whole. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. I already chose Arcane Enlightenment. Arcane Enlightenment isn't required for my deck, which is a good thing. So
slightly more disposable, right?
Yeah. Okay. I suppose I'm up next. And this is 2 Shroud, 3 clues left. And I'm sitting at 1 resource. I'll just investigate. We'll just go straight up. I'm 4-2. Bag's kind of rough though, isn't it? Tablets are -1.
Skip right to the end of the campaign, so
yeah. Tablets are -1. Elder things are -3, and I'm only 2 up. I guess I'll commit a deduction to be 3 up. That at least cuts out the elder things.
Wait, all right. Now both Chris's are making me wonder whether I read that card correctly. Hang on.
Read the bottom 70% of the card. That's the only 70% I read.
For each set aside hollow you own, if they're 1 or more, discard those copies and take 1 damage and more. Yeah, okay. So like if I were to put 6 cents out there as a hollow, the next time I see this treachery, I have to cancel it or I'm going to lose the 6 cents that I have in play, which
no, it doesn't. Oh yeah, discard and take a damage and a horror.
Both.
Yeah. Ooh, gross. Gross.
I think I have that right.
And then the bottom, he said, read the bottom 70% of the card. That was the stuff I actually read. If no cards are discarded, choose a non-weakest card you control in your hand, play, or set it aside as play as a hollow. Yeah. Once we're talking about the flavor text, I'm not going to read that. I haven't started yet. I'm not going to start now. I'll write it. I won't read it. Okay. We're at 5-on-2. We're just going to let it ride at 5-on-2. God, I kind of hate committing and still having 3, 4, 5 tokens in the bag after committing. Ugh, I'm such a bad Arkham player. I'm not going to commit deduction. I'm just going to ride this one natural.
Do you have a tome in your hand yet?
No, in my hand, yes, but I have 1 resource.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I need 2 more resources.
When you get that out, Witten will make that feel a little bit better anyway.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so I got 1 clue. That was a successful investigation. Nothing happens when I successfully investigate like that. So all right, now we will. Now I'm riding high. So we're gonna commit deduction.
Hey!
Hell yeah! That's the last 2 clues. I'm going to be greedy and take the 2. I'm gonna crack the case myself. That's right? Because you're okay. Yeah, you're a mystic.
I'm fine.
I don't know what that means by just saying you don't need resources because you're a mystic. But then last action, spend 3 to drop out Grim Memoir.
Oh, yes.
So now my stats are boosted because of Witten, and I have an investigate tool out. So we are good to go. That's my turn.
Okay. Well, I mean, I hate to do this since you just pulled Witten out, but I think I'm gonna
open
move
location?
us along the first location.
That's
hopefully
fine.
Here. So yeah, we'll investigate.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forget Sixth Sense gives. So I was way up on those other tests. Not that it mattered, but I am 7 on 2.
+2. Yeah.
So 5 up. That's fine. I succeed, and let's flip this boy.
Right. How fortuitous, how lucky that fortunate, not fortuitous, that it is the same exact location placement from Shadows. Do we replace that immediately?
Yeah, we replaced it immediately. First of all, we spend 2 clues. I don't know if you need to hold on to any of yours, but I can spend one of mine.
No, I can ditch 2 of them. That's fine.
Okay. So we set it aside. Find the City of Remnants in its position, put that into play, replace it in Shadows, so the next card of the deck replaces that.
Yep.
After a City of Remnants location leaves the then resolve its concealed keyword. There we go. That's what I was missing. And what is its concealed? Concealed 1?
Yep.
Wait. Right? Yeah, okay, so we take this and 1 decoy?
And 1 decoy, yeah. Okay, right. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot how concealed works, like, entirely. And they go around this location?
Correct. Evenly as possible. Seems good. And then...
forced, yeah, when you expose this location.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it was in the right position, right?
You take a horror.
So I take a horror, which I'll put on Olive. Ooh, those are some big tokens. Okay, and I move in. And we have an Alien Frontier. When you move from Alien Frontier, okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Action, take a horror, look at the revealed side of either a location in the Shadows or the top card of the other world deck once per game.
Okay.
Cool. So that was action 1. Action 2. Now we'll do the thing.
What's our objective? Find the heart of the outsider's lair instead of the bottom.
So right now we're just trying to grind through the other world deck.
I forget if it's okay. Like, do we want it? We probably don't want to split up, huh?
Not like super far, probably.
Well, I mean,
we'd get through the deck faster.
This would be if we split up now. This will be the furthest we'll ever be from each. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Like, so I think I'll just follow you.
Okay, so I'm gonna Jacqueline, and I'll choose the tablet.
Okay.
It's a -1 because I have 1 hollow, so that gets me a clue here, and then I'll discover a clue from Court of the Outsiders, which means we get to pop another concealed card. It's working. Let's go left. Left it is.
Wait, you're not at that location. You're here.
And I pulled a symbol on upgraded Sixth Sense.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
Weird.
The thing I was trying to do. Right. Yes.
Yeah, I get it now. I get it. That's really good.
Oh wait, no, I can't move there, so we don't know what that is. But it has 2 clues.
It has 2 clues. We'll just leave the clues there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could. Exposed. Oh, that's interesting. When you expose a location. Oh no, from an adjacent location. It specifically calls out adjacent.
Yeah, with reminder text. Okay. And you don't get the bad stuff from its forced effect, but it is concealed 1.
Nice.
So we'll pop those out, and we replace the missing 1. Cool. Lovely. We're doing it. We're getting there.
We're doing it. We'll Sixth Sense again, and I'll Olive this time, and we're level 0 Olive. Shashi is reveal 3, resolve 2. Oh. Okay, well that's actually fine. I'm just gonna get a clue, but
sure. Oh no, you succeeded. Like,
yeah,
that's fine.
That is normal. Succeeded. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's me.
All right, and we upkeep, right?
And we upkeep. Hey, old buddy.
Did my hand was empty. Holy cow. Yeah, okay. I was like,
yeah.
I just played everything. Yep, cool. Cool. All right, and then we got another Doom on the agenda. 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
And encounter card. Paracausal entity 3/3 Hunter forced. When paracausal entity engages you, look at the top card of your deck. If it is not a weakness, set it aside out of play as a hollow. Okay, what is it? Backpack. Level 2 backpack has been hollowed. That's fun.
Backpack.
We'll move that guy. 3/2/3. Okay.
Yep.
That's gonna be tough.
I get a distorted reasoning. Well, there's too much of that going around nowadays anyway, but put it into play in your threat area. You cannot perform the same type of action twice in a row. Oh no, that's exactly what I want to do. That's no good. Forced at the end of your turn, test willpower 3. If you succeed, discard distorted reasoning. Okay, well at least there's that.
Right.
Perfect. Oh, Nick, you got a new accent. Spanish soccer announcer.
Spanish soccer announcer. Oh my god. Okay. My brain doesn't easily switch from one accent to another.
I can go first if you need a minute.
Yes, you go first while I think.
Chris, it's still kind of crazy that we'll have until midnight to do TSK this year, but I really hope that we're still going on at that point, 15 hours after we started. Yeah, I'm glad we got the expanded hours this year for ArkhamCon. That's going to be helpful for Ironman purposes for sure. Okay, so I think first action I shall investigate. Okay, let's go.
Okay. I am googling Spanish accent real quick.
just do excitable Antonio Banderas, and I think you'll be okay. We are here for the soccer, and he makes a goal. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna investigate. We will. I think I'm gonna save Jacqueline's ability to make sure I get rid of distorted reasoning. Hello, Gaz Salad. Welcome. We're playing Arkham. So I'm just gonna do this normal. Wait, what's my shroud? What's my shroud again? It's 3.
3, isn't it?
Yeah. Oof, man. To its left or right. Okay, so I just need to make sure I move up or down because I'm not hitting that 5 agility test.
See.
All right. So I'm 4 up.
Small. No, it's like I keep hearing like 3 different accents. 3 different accents in my head. See, now I'm sounding Eastern European. It's the Spanish soccer announcer from the Ukraine.
All right, well, I popped a decoy. I can't investigate again, so I gotta move. So I guess I'm just coming back to you.
Okay.
And then third action, I'll throw down Wither so that I got some enemy stuff going. And then end of my turn, I'm distorted reasoning, so I'm testing willpower 3. I'm up 2. I'm jackying. Oh my, well, I'm glad I jackied.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I'm still at a -1 for the tablet, so that's fine. So that's discarded. That is me, senor.
The chat is having a heyday with me. I just got another one that I cannot. Okay, so I cannot consult
so sorry,
with
you're
you.
A special guest now, so you get special.
See, okay, so I have this enemy engaged with me. This is not a Spanish accent. I don't know what accent this is. It's like Italian, Eastern European. It's something. Spain's in there, right?
Yeah.
It's around there.
Your ancestors were Spanish at one point, I'm sure.
Yeah, see. Okay, the paracausal entity. I don't know how I'm going to deal with these. I think I just try. It doesn't retaliate, so I think I just fight a few times and see what happens. That is the best I can do. Even I have a skill card in hand that I can commit, which I will. So first action, I'll fight. I'll commit the long shot, with just the hope that I can pass on parity, which will not happen. Oh my god! I completely forgot. Just. It's not Spanish anymore. It is just. It's just Ukrainian. It's how it is. I completely forgot about Aliki, her ability. With all these cards you're exposing,
yeah.
but First of all, you need to shut up because this is peril this turn, so you don't get to talk to me about anything. There we go. Sean, you do a hip shot card review while I play
hip
my
shot card
turn.
review. Oh man, I don't have my encyclopedic. Oh man, I don't know what accent that was, but it wasn't a good one. I don't have my encyclopedic knowledge of chapter 2 down yet, so I gotta look this one up. Hold.
I can tell you the differences between shotgun and Winchester Model 12.
I bet you could.
The Winchester costs one more. Watch now. I will say all this, and then chat will be like, "You're wrong on every count." But the Winchester costs one more experience. It costs one fewer resources, and it has 3 ammo instead of 2. But you know otherwise, you just look the card up. I'm going to take my turn. All right, I'm 3-3 on this fight. Here we go. Oh my god! I drew the Elder Son. That's a soccer thing, right? Yes. Okay, so this +1, I may heal 1 damage from an investigator or ally. I'll heal 1 for myself, which means I get an on the mend.
Hell yeah.
You actually have stuff to talk to chat about with the.
I know, but I was off doing my own thing, and then I missed you pulling an Elder Sign, which feels like a crime.
It's fine. And that does 2 damage because of long shot. So I'm just going to discard this enemy. And then now what do I do? I think I just investigate. That's what I'm going to do. I'm investigate. I will spend the secret from here. And so now I'm investigating at 5, 6, 7 to 2, which seems good. 7 to 2. This is with the expectation that I will be exposing. So 7 to 2. Thank you for reminding me to click here. This 0. That is a success. So I get to expose a mini card. There's a few things that happen. I draw a card.
Yeah.
That's not helpful. And then I expose a mini card. I'll expose this one. It is the decoy. So fuck me, I guess.
Oh, you really wanted to draw, didn't you?
That I wouldn't mind. Clutch. Yes, the backpack would be very nice right now. And then I guess last action I do it again because the Grim Memoir does not exhaust because seeker privilege. So 4, 5, 6, 7. I can say that I'm a designer now. 7 to 2. That's a -4. So 3 to 2. It is a success, but not by 2. So I don't get the card draw, but I get to reveal the other card, which is the middle. It has concealed 1. So we grab a decoy. And what is this? Why is this up here? That's a decoy. Get out of here.
Yeah, just go back to the right spot.
Okay. And then we drop these. And then we replace the 1. And then this has a middle position. I lose an action. Joke's on you, Arkham. I'm out of actions. But I exposed, so I get to exhaust the leaky and take the backpack back into my hand.
Giving Big Yakov Smirnov energy for a second.
He's Spanish, right? Smirnov is a Spanish name. This
In
I know.
Arkham, card expose you.
And then I could move into it if I wanted. After you expose a location, move to that location at the cost of 2 clues. You have clues, right? Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
I think I will. I think I will just so I can pop wit in green and use her ability as well.
Yeah, fair.
But wait, this is peril. You cannot spend your clues for my ability, can you?
What's peril?
This whole round is peril.
Oh, someone popped peril? I missed that one.
That's what I said. You need to shut up because this is a peril round for me. Oh. So I can't. I cannot move. So we just know that location is 2 clues, just like the other. And that is my turn. Done.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let me run back to the hip shot card review here now. Yes, and to answer your question, Chris, yes, these are roughly the decks we're planning to bring to Ironman, though I think we both made a few adjustments for 2-player rather than 4-player. Okay, so all right, the card is Winchester Model 12, level 5, 4 cost, Guardian asset, double combat icons, item, weapon, firearm, uses 3 ammo, action, spend 1 ammo, fight, combat. You get +3 combat for this attack if you succeed. This attack deals +1 damage for each point you succeed by to a maximum of +4, which I think is in contrast to the way old shotgun used to work, where it was just you do the amount of damage that you succeed by, or am I thinking just sawed off?
So the Winchester is better if you succeed by 0, you still deal 1 damage, whereas
Okay.
with the original shotgun, you do not.
Yeah. Okay, so if you would fail and would deal damage to another investigator, since it deals 1 damage to each point you fail by, to a max of 5, still 2 hands.
See.
I mean, it just feels straight up better in most ways. You get more ammo. Was OG shotgun a +5 to the test?
No, I believe it was +3.
I mean, I don't know why I'm asking.
I believe it was +3.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking lightning gun. Play out, but +3. Yeah, I mean, hip shot, especially shooting from the hip, that is just a straight up better card. So I mean, y'all knew it was gonna happen. Nick's first job after he gets in is just like, I'm just gonna make better shotgun.
Some say I succeeded. I say this.
All right. Let's see. So I went first. That's you. All right. Turn over. We refresh. No enemies.
You don't have to do this.
I'm jealous. I was afraid coming in, like, oh man, they're gonna hit me hard.
You hear this, chat? Send him some accents, and maybe you'll actually get the right. A round's over. Maybe you'll actually do the right accent and not just,
No, look,
say the Ukraine is a province of Spain.
If you did it perfectly, it wouldn't be nearly as fun.
Sure.
But yeah, how does it feel to be receiving the collective resentment of all the Arkham players out there now?
I mean, I would say that my opinions on the podcast kind of primed me for that, like with some of the shit I was saying on the podcast. So yeah, I think I'm all right. I probably should have clarified. There isn't some new rule since I have left Mythos Busters and am now a guest host. There isn't some new rule of like, hey, keep it family friendly. Is there? Am I swearing too much?
God, no.
Okay, good.
I mean, also, you know me, like, family. I don't know, man. I don't think there are bad words. There's just bad vibes.
Yeah, I 100% agree, but YouTube doesn't all the time. So
that's fair. Well, I mean, if we were trying to monetize YouTube, we'd be playing a whole different game. But we are not. We're just here for the funds.
Yes. Okay, so another Doom on the agenda. We're at 3 out of 5. Lovely. And then encounter cards, I get Touch of the Beyond. Revelation. Place 1 Doom on the asset you control with the highest printed resource cost. That's it? Okay. We're all right, 4 out of 5 now.
Ooh, that's rough. How about that one? That's essentially Ancient Evils, I guess.
Yeah.
With a little bit of play around. Memory variant, put into play next to the agenda deck. After an event is played, instead of discarding it, set it aside as a hollow. And then action willpower 4 test to get rid of memory variant.
Maka in chat, if you're watching this with your kids, it's your own fault that they learn new words. Yeah,
Truly.
Fair.
Truly.
Yeah.
I mean, also, if you're watching with your kids, they've got bigger problems than swear words. If they have the brain that can understand Arkham at a young age, man, they got other stuff going on. In the best way possible. To be clear.
Right. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm not going to put this up by the agenda deck. We'll just have it here because I'm definitely going to forget it if it's up there.
Sure, yeah.
But
okay. My first action, I'm going to pop backpack. Pop is in play. Yeah. 1 resource. Search the top fucking 12 cards.
Yep. Level 2 backpack got so juiced.
12. For item or supply. And I get 3 of them and they attach.
Return to TFA special?
That's return to TFA, yeah.
I hate to see it. Well, I mean, you didn't at the time, but man, who knew that those would become such hard items to get?
Yeah.
Buried treasure in and of themselves.
Right. I have exactly 3 item supplies, so we'll do no, don't put it in play because it's gonna put the oh my gosh.
This is why you go face down.
Yes, thank you. Face down. Get these secrets out of here.
Also, like there are moments where, like, look, the mod in general is amazing, but the snap kills me sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, go where I want you to.
Right. Okay. That's done. I think there's no more mini cards here, so I am gonna move. I will need you to spend your clue.
Can do.
So I can move. that reveals this location, which we already did. Increase the difficulty to fight or evade each concealed mini card at Rambling Route by 2. Okay. So it's a 4 to fight or evade, but a 2 to investigate the mini cards. Action, spend X resources, choose a concealed mini card adjacent to a location X connections away. Look at its revealed. Oh, got it. Okay, so this is our vantage point if we need it. I don't think we will, though.
We're making.
We seem to be doing
progress.
okay. Yeah. I'll investigate. Oh, that was a move, so that was an action. But doesn't something happen when I reveal? Yes, Witten does. Yeah, exhaust. Witten. Search the top of the cards of your deck for a tome or relic. There's a tome. Take the Dream Diary into hand.
Nice. That's the money. Go Witten.
And then shuffle.
Do you have your snap set on 15 degrees?
Yes, I do.
You rebel, you rebel.
Do you have it 90?
Oh, yeah.
You're so reckless.
I guess I just like to whip my cards around.
I guess. Last action, I'll investigate 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2. 7 to 2. Do I want to commit on the mend? Might as well. Like, what am I being precious about it for?
Yeah.
+2. 9 to 2. But what does that? Oh, I suppose it lets me still succeed by 2, even if I draw the cultist.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you're looking to draw a card, that seems fine to juice it.
Yeah, I would love to draw cards. 9 to 2. -1. Got it. So I get the card draw. Sick. That's a good card to have. Seeking Answers. And then, do I get a clue or do I expose a mini card?
Yeah, Salad. First time seeing this game is very intimidating. I can only imagine. Yeah, we're playing like end campaign high level stuff here, and we're also not explaining a lot. So I imagine that's the case. But also,
you came here to Arkham. You came to the wrong place.
Well, no, you can stay if you want.
for this particular stream, definitely stay and still watch because we're fun. But yeah, we're not teaching.
The nice thing is that the game doesn't get much less intimidating after you've learned things, but that's just because it's very good at being a horror game. Hey, what's up, Case? This is not ongoing. Yes. This is just practice. This is reminding ourselves what Without a Trace is to see if we want to do it at the end of an Ironman.
Yeah. I'm going to choose to expose a mini card rather than grab a clue. I exposed a decoy.
Nice.
And then after I expose the decoy, I'm going to exhaust a leaky and let you return Promise of Power back to your hand.
Nice. Okay, I appreciate that. We like that. Whoop. Perfect. Okay. Whoops.
It's my turn.
Okay, so let me first I'll move over to wait, hang on. Did you play any events?
I did not.
Okay, well then let me get rid of this memory variant before we accidentally give ourselves a big ol' asterisk on anything here. So I'm gonna spend the action and test Willpower 4, which is only 1 up for me right now.
Oh my god, memory variant, you have to act. Oh my god. I thought it discarded itself after it hollowed an event. No, you have to action. Oh my god.
Action. That's Willpower 4, yeah, it's rough. I mean, god. Is it embarrassing as a mystic to throw a Promise of Power at a willpower test? Because I feel a little embarrassed because I'm about to do it.
I think go for it, yeah.
It's either Promise of Power or maybe I'll Jacqueline this. Let me Jacqueline this, and if I mess it up, then I'll just suck it up and go.
The nice thing is with Jacqueline, you can reveal your tokens, and then on the second token before you reveal the third one, if you don't like the 2 you got, you can olive.
That's true. I do love stacking the token nonsense.
Yeah. Oh this god, deck... Kahuna's a big thing in chat for me. Hang on.
I debated on Katarina for this one, but I wasn't sure enough that the symbol tokens were like workable. I don't know. I kind of feel like a chaos bag has to be a very known quantity to take Katarina and get good use out of her. But anyway, okay, so we are 1 up.
Hope you like tablets.
I actually do, because there's zeros for me right now, so that's a pass.
Nice. Big Kahuna in chat says, this accent comes in exhausted, so you'll have to deal with it next turn. Way up north Canadian. but I will allow Sean to jump on this grenade for Nick if he's so inclined. I will let you, like, if you're like, I'm jealous of Nick getting all the accents, go for it. If not, I'm actually like, Canadian is one that doesn't scare me.
Go
So
for it.
I didn't think Spanish scared me either, but apparently it scared me Ukrainian. So
well, if it doesn't scare you, then it's not a grenade, and I won't bother to jump on it for you. I'll wait until you get one that you are like, oh no, please.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, the cultists. We've got 3 in there right now. Did we end
Three
up
in the
with
bag,
3
yep.
in the bag? We've seen remarkably few of them, despite all the filtering. So I guess that's nice. Second action, I will move over to this guy.
Hey, it's another rambling route.
And we did.
It's a concealed 1.
Well, we did that when he came into play, so I think we
We
popped
did,
the one that was down here, right?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Okay,
From my
so
location.
then we're fine. We're clean.
I'm trying to keep the map small as long as I can.
Yeah. Increase the difficulty to fight or evade mini cards here by 2. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Well. Yeah, okay. So I'm two away from everything at this point yet. So my Sixth Sense nonsense should work fine. We're gonna yeah, we're gonna olive. We'll investigate Sixth Sense. We'll olive. Well. What does the cultist do? Do we have any outsiders?
4. Nope.
Okay.
We've only had the 1 enemy so far.
I don't know. When you olive into 2 -4s in a tentacle, I feel like the game has spoken.
Yeah, it sure has.
Because there's no combination of these where I succeed, so I'll take my loss on the chin and take the -4 in the tentacle.
Okay.
So that's me.
All right, then we upkeep. Oh, I got one of my weaknesses.
Oh.
Down and out. Put it in play in your threat area. When your turn ends, if you did not take either a draw or a resource action this round, take a horror and shuffle it away. And then action, either spend 3 resources or choose and discard 3 cards from hand to discard this card. I designed this weakness. I hate it.
How does thine own medicine taste, Nicholas?
Yes, it's bitter.
All right, new round. So now the accent kicks in. You're being a hoser, and we pop the agenda now, I believe, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
yes, that looks like what we do. Yes.
Yeah, you got to doom down on Witten.
Hmm.
But that's gone now. And agenda pops. Whirlwinds. Okay, story. Shuffle the set aside. Apocalyptic presage. Presage?
I believe that would be presage. Yes.
I'm unfamiliar with this
Is
word.
Kangan just Minnesotan? Like, Denderia. I mean, look, go down the road then to that there.
Little bit.
Market. Yeah, a boot. I say a boot. Oot. Figure it out. Yeah. Okay.
Apocalyptic Presage and Protoplasmic Reassembler enemies both go into the encounter deck. And the investigators must choose 2 options as a group among these 3. And the options are thus. Each investigator takes 1 damage and 1 horror. Each investigator chooses a non-weakness card they control in their hand or play area and sets it aside out of play as a hollow. Shuffle all concealed mini cards face down and place them at random positions. Then place them at random in the positions they were in. So,
well, I think it should be obvious that we picked the damage and horror, eh?
Yeah, that's pretty light right now, totally.
Yeah.
And I'm okay for the hollow. How's your hand?
I just pick 1 card.
Yep.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
For me to just do that. And then I take a damage and a horror. Oh no, I'm going Irish. I take 1 damage, eh? Yeah. I need to throw the A's in there to keep myself aligned to Canada. And then I spend a supply from bandages. I spend a supply from bandages. I don't know what's happening. I heal that damage immediately.
You're just thinking about it too much. It's fine.
And I take it on the mend, eh? And that's me. That's that thing. And then I have to hollow a card.
Yes.
Card. We'll hollow Witten.
Hollow Prescient. Okay, so that satisfies that. Then we're on to Agenda 2. Same gameplay text, 5 Doom Threshold, and it's your encounter
Okay.
card.
Okay. Encounter card draw. I got matter inversion. Revelation attached to an outsider enemy without it's fucking going to Ireland. Copy of matter inversion attached. If you cannot, it gains surge. We discard it. Ireland's a province of Canada now, guys. That's what we're doing. Secrets lost. Revelation. Test will 3. For each point you fail by, choose a non-weakness card in your hand and set it aside out to play as a hollow. If you succeed by 2 or more, you may take 1 horror to choose a set aside hollow and add it to its owner's hand. So I have to test will 3. I'll commit on the mend to be 5 to 3. A. For each point you fail by, choose a non-weakness card in your hand. Okay. I'm not going to get the succeed by 2 or more. I
Probably
don't
not.
think that's going to happen.
Let's
Witten's buffing me, though, too. So I'm at 6 to 3.
Yeah.
So it's not out of the realm of possibility, but we'll give it a try. 6 to 3.
Hey.
Hell yeah. That's hell yeah. No, throw them away. Get rid of that. Choose. I may take a horror. Choose a set aside hollow to add it to its owner's hand.
Nice.
Do you have any hollows?
Not one that I need. You can take yours.
I'll take Witten back, yes. And I take a horror for that. I'll put that horror on Witten.
There you go.
Actually. Yeah. There we go. There we go, eh?
Nice. Good job, you hoser. All right. So then for my part, I think we're investigating first action. We'll Jackie this one. So we go 1, a 2, a 3. Oh, that's 6 cents potpourri over here. I'm gonna take the tablet though, because that's a -1. So I get the clue from my location, and then I get to pop. I either get to grab a clue from your location or pop a decoy. Or pop a concealed card anyway. That might be a decoy. How are you?
I don't care either way.
Strong opinions? No.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Let me give myself another option here. We'll expose this card because I'm pretty sure we know this one. Yep.
Sure.
City of Remnants L.
Left comes into play. We replace the left one in the shadows. This has concealed 1, so we take a decoy, mix it with this and that. Oh, and then shuffle. And then we're going to keep the map small, so we'll put that there, and we'll put that there.
Now, as we kind of sit here and do this, it's the concealed mechanic has been pretty gentle on us so far as like trying to confuse our progress. So one thing I've thought about, but I have no practical experience in, is playing this campaign 4-player, because it seems very much like the concealed mechanic is much more effective when it gets to combo with a lot more encounter cards. Does anyone in chat have the experience to confirm or deny that theory?
I don't. While chat is responding, I don't remember the encounter cards playing with concealed a whole lot in this scenario.
Yeah, maybe it's just this scenario.
I could be wrong, but I don't remember. I've also noticed that it's very predictable which concealed cards are going to go. Because if you reveal left, you pull the card from the left, and then left is always mixed with 1 decoy, and then you can place, even though you're shuffling, you place those, you get to choose where you place them. So you can, to a degree, kind of, I don't know what this accent is anymore, but you can kind of control the map a bit more. It's not as intimidating as it seems on the surface, is what I'll say.
Yeah. You have more agency than it seems.
Yes, correct.
And I didn't mean to torture you by asking that question while you've got the accent going, but I'm also glad I did.
It's fine. Honestly, Irish and Cockney are the 2 accents I do the most for Dungeons & Dragons, which we just finished our campaign stream, so if you were watching that, thank you so much for joining us. So it's very easy for me to jump in and out of those relatively quickly. Obviously, I don't do Spanish, as we learned.
All right, so we go into the Weald of Effigies. Forced, after you reveal Weald of Effigies, look at the top card of your deck. If it's not a weakness, set it aside as a hollow. And then Squiggly Boy, if there are no clues on Wield of Effigy, either swap the positions of 2 concealed mini cards adjacent to locations, or swap the positions of 2 locations in shadows. Interesting. Oh yeah, because we can see.
Yes, there are effects that we can look at what
That's
they
right.
are.
Oh, and I didn't check to see because this was a left guy, right?
Yes, it's
And
a
so
left, so you lose 2 resources.
I hope I haven't missed more of those. I keep forgetting to look at those effects. Asterisk. It's fine.
You exposed a card. So I'm gonna tap a leaky, exhaust a leaky. Do you want your prescient, or do I take my arcane enlightenment?
So let's see. I exposed a card. So this would be before I place a hollow. You're fine. Prescient, I'm not that concerned about until I actually have a discard pile. So
sure, sounds good. I'll take arcane enlightenment back then.
But that said, I do look at the top card of my deck. Oh well, I mean, you know. All right, next time I'd love to get Spectral Razor back.
Indeed.
Okay, returning here. So now we're good there. Are we missing should there be
What are you looking for?
The concealed cards, because this guy's got a concealed one.
Yes, and I did that as soon as it came into play. We put that one there. Oh, this shouldn't be down there. Yeah. It should be up here.
Well,
okay.
Oh, got it. Understood. That's where that went.
I threw it down here accidentally. Well, not accidentally. I just missed.
Now I follow. I just was looking for another concealed card there. Now we're good.
Sure.
I'll investigate again. I'm now on a 4 Shrouder, so I'm only 3 up. I think I'm gonna let that ride though. Hey, that's a clue. And then we'll go one last time and we'll olive.
Ooh.
Oh, what does the Elder thing do? -3. You fail. That's fine. So I'm 3 up, and I get to ignore the Elder Sign, which is the juice. That's the juice and the sauce. Because Jacqueline, when you ignore the Elder Sign, you get to draw a card off of it. So I get I get the clue from my location. I get the 6th Sense pop, which I guess I'll. Oh no! Now I'm all right. Well, I guess I'll choose the Court of the Outsiders and pop this concealed card, which is a decoy. Cool. And then I draw a card off that, and I get the clue from my location. And
I move these decoys a bit closer just because they're all the way up there.
Fair enough. Robert's your father's brother, and that's my turn. Woo! All right, there we go. There's 6 Sense spam. That's what we wanted. That's the juice.
All right, first action, I'm going to discard cards. I'm going to discard 3 cards from hand to get rid of Down and Out. Irish Canadian.
All right, Nick, I'm going to go take a human break real quick, but the camera's on you. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. So I'm going to discard a Witten Green, Arcane Enlightenment, and I'm glad that chat cannot see my hand so that they cannot chastise me for making a bad choice here, because I'm a little bit at a loss of what to drop. But I think I'm going to drop Long Shot. That was first action to get rid of Down and Out. But I cannot wait till this round's over and I can stop doing Irish with whispers of Canadian. Oh, thank you so much. I told my wife it's an Ironman tradition for me to eat on stream, so you guys get to watch me eat supper on stream. Thank you so much. Love you, hun. Right. 2 actions left. Second action, I'm going to investigate my location. We'll use the last secret on Grim Memoir. 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2. 7 to 2. Seems good. Draw a token. Cultist is a -4. That puts me at 3 to 2, which is a success, but not by 2 or more, so I don't get to draw a card. But I get to discover a clue. Or I can expose a mini card. No, I'll take the clue this time. And then last action, I will investigate again, but this time I will be playing Seeking Answers, which is investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering a clue at your location, discover 2 total clues from among your location and connecting locations. So I'm testing 5 to 2 with Seeking Answers. That's about as good as I can get. Well, actually, it seems rather silly of me to do that, so I'm going to backtrack since I did not draw a token and I'm just going to play Dream Diary.
Oh, hey,
Seems
there
like I
you
should have
go.
got that out as soon as I could. So,
Lovely.
while you're at a location with at least 4 shroud, your essence of the dream gains 2 wilds, and I get it when my turn begins.
Lovely.
Okay, that's my turn. And so I believe we go to upkeep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, Maka in chat says, that was my time to talk shit about Sean that I've been saving up for years. When you know someone as long as Sean and I have known each other, you talk shit to each other's faces.
Yeah,
You don't save that for when they're away.
There is no opportune moment. It happens all the time.
Right. And I also told them, you missed it. Round's over, so I can talk normal now. Laura came in with my McDonald's. So Laura was like, can I get you food while you're streaming? And I said, it's an Ironman tradition for me to eat on stream.
True.
So
true. And your camera blur made it look like it was censored McDonald's. It's legally distinct.
it's quote unquote McDonald's.
Not a sponsored stream.
Government approved McDonald's.
Oh, Case
God
says
damn
I
it,
want to hear a
Case.
Californian accent. You need to direct it at someone though.
I'm just gonna be thinking of the Californians from Saturday Night
that's
Live.
kind of the only one that I might reach out.
Californians. I also gotta think of like Red Hot Chili Peppers because I do listen to a lot of them. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the other thing that I keep forgetting, I'm pretty sure I'm like at least 2 clues down because you got to spend clues to get into the locations. I think that's
I think you've only moved once.
Yeah, I think that's clean. All right. So 1 of 5 Doom. Case. So to be clear, is that at me or Nick?
For what?
The accent.
Oh yes, I will stop until we hear.
No,
if
fine.
Case wants it.
I mean, I'm sure no one's gonna complain about bonus accents.
They've gotten a lot out of me tonight already.
There's the presage.
Jesus Christ. If you draw the other enemy, then I forgot to shuffle. I'm just saying that right now.
You forgot to shuffle. No, wait.
Okay.
Wait. No, this isn't the other one. The other one was the protoplasmic reassembler. So nope, that's fine.
Yes, you're right. Okay, so when this one enters play, each investigator chooses a non-weakness card they control in their hand or play area and sets it aside as a hollow. So we have to hollow something by seeking answers, or not seeking answers, short rest.
And again, like Prescient's a good card, but I'm not pulling any of my shit that it plays with, so I guess we'll just throw the other one out there.
Sure.
Okay. Lovely. And then I drew the Paradigm Effacer, who is aloof. 3/3 Hunter. After you end your turn at Paradigm Effacer's location, look at the top card of your deck. If it's not a weakness, set aside how to play as a hollow. Then if you have 3 or more set aside hollows, you get attacked.
Case was doing the accent. I'm gonna throw it to Sean if you don't say.
Oh boy.
Because I'm tired. All right, it's my turn.
Do it. Get your essence first.
Yes, thank you. I get my essence. I'm not at a location with Shroud 4 or greater, so it doesn't get +2 wilds. Fighting this thing seems like a waste of my time because I can only do 1 damage at a time, and I can only buff 1 test.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna have to double team it because I can fight, but it's not like
Like, you haven't gotten your Spectral Razor back yet? Okay.
No, I do have another one in my hand, but I don't have enough resources to play it yet because I did get.
You had to lose 3, yeah.
I did get got by the resource
stealer.
Oh, also, okay. I know we blew right past this, and maybe this is something we'll revisit when we actually do the full prep stream. But Nick gave me his deck list earlier, and I provided comment. And the one comment that I didn't put on there that I absolutely should have was A+ deck name.
Thank you. Call an ambulance, but not for Lee, because I'm playing Vincent Lee. Yeah. Thank you. I'm not very good at deck names normally, but that one I had it just as the meme, And I was staring at it. I was like, I feel like I can do better. Oh yeah, take
It's
out
right
me,
there.
put in Lee. Okay. I think I'm just gonna try and evade this thing, which seems crazy to do with 1 agility. But I'm gonna commit Essence of the Dream, and I'm gonna commit Seeking Answers.
Seems good.
So I'm 5 to 2. It's the best I can do. If this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. 5 to 2. It worked.
Woo!
He's evaded. Second action. I'm just gonna run away. Am I? No, I can expose and.
Oh, he doesn't hunt.
He does not hunt. He's just gonna sit there.
He's just gonna sit there.
But you only have one concealed card up with you.
On a bad test.
Yes, yeah. But you only have one concealed card up with you, and there's 2 with me. So I feel like I should still hit down. I feel like I should keep going down here.
Sure.
So I'm gonna investigate to get that other clue. 5 to 2. Best I can do. Tablet is -1, so that's a success. I get the clue. And then I'm gonna investigate to expose a mini card. 5 to 2. Nice. Hell yeah. I was so worried. I already got the decoy. So we're gonna go east. Oh, why am I tapping it? Oh no, there was another decoy.
Oh no.
Well, this is a problem.
Hey, it confused us finally.
Yeah, but I exposed a card. You take your other Spectral Razor back in the hand.
Ooh, thank you.
Because the short rest is nice, but I definitely do not need it.
All right, then we're almost
That's my turn.
Size. Okay. Lovely. Case asks what the rest of our team is like. So, Justin and Ian, I don't know that they fully landed on decks. I know Justin was talking about doing full killer Michael, and I tossed him a list, so I don't know if he's run with that or not. And Ian has been Captain Indecisive so far this year. He's talked about Preston. He's talked about Bob. I'm trying to remember who else he threw out there. But I think he's probably going flex of some kind. Flex rogue. Yeah. Like always.
Like always. I would be very interested to see I know we'll talk about it in the prep stream, but I'd be very interested to see the deck list that you put together for Michael, because I love building for Michael. I love trying to see how many different firearms can I get attacks with in a single turn. So yeah.
He's very fun. I quite enjoy him. The one downside is that mechanically you want one-handed guns, and thematically you want two-handed guns, so you do have to reconcile that. But okay, so if we're off to me, I am almost wonder if I want to just like no, we'll just investigate.
Sure.
We'll Jackie this one. Okay, so I am 3 up. The cultist, or sorry, the cultist is -4, so we don't want that. The skull is what, half the number of locations in play rounded down,
which is 2
what,
right
2? All right, well, we're taking the skull, baby. So I succeed. We get the clue here. And then 1, 2. Oh no, I don't think I'm close enough to anything to pop a second one. So I'll just have to snag this second clue, which, you know, is still good, but
yeah. Oh no, 2 clues in 1 investigation.
Poor me. All right, we'll investigate again. 3 up. Oh, that's a -4. Oh no.
Maka's asking if I'm going to Gen Con next week. That is a negatory, Maka. Duke will be there. And I believe Tony from Marvel Champions will be there, and the rest of the studio, I don't know. But I will not be.
Ooh, wow, that's light for the devs.
Yeah.
Man, I have immense nostalgia for Gen Con, but I've become such an old man, dude. The last time we went, my sensory inputs are much more sensitive now.
I was fine until I got COVID and lost all Saturday and Sunday.
I guess I shouldn't complain. You had it harder than I did. Okay, so anyway, so I'm gonna fail that, unfortunately, and failure means the nearest outsider enemy readies, moves once toward you, and attacks it if it's at your location. So the nearest one's already here. It doesn't say it engages me, so it just attacks me, right?
Just attacks you from aloof, yeah.
All right, well, we'll take 1 damage here, and we'll put a second one on Olive. And unfortunately, that fail mucks up my plans slightly. I really need to hit this last test because I don't want to end my turn here.
Mm.
So I guess we're finally doing it. We're going to commit Promise of Power on a willpower test as a mystic. We will add 1 Curse. So that means I am 5, 6, 7, 11 to 4. I am 7 up. We will Olive. Well, we'll be taking the -5. The combined -5 between the cultist and the -1 there, which is still fine. That's why we did the Promise of Power. It's good. It's fine. We're going to reveal this card, which is an L. And I take another damage because it's in the left position. Uh-oh.
We should be together. I'm built to handle this.
Does anyone know a doctor? Yep, so it was in left position, so I took a damage. Then we do the normal conceal nonsense.
And they have to go adjacent to this one.
And I did get the thing again, so I don't think I can capitalize on that symbol, but I will spend 2 clues to whoop. And it's to enter an unrevealed location. I'm like, hang on, have we been doing that right? But we have. It's fine. Hey, Outsider's Lair.
Oh, we found it.
We did it. All right, so we need 4 clues if you wouldn't mind grabbing that, but then we advance.
We advance immediately when someone enters it?
Yep, when it's revealed, advance.
Oh. Oh, it didn't auto-populate the clues?
Oh, it's because this is the one we accidentally pulled onto the board earlier.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I'm almost done with my supper.
So illusions within illusions, Michael. Just don't do Poe.
What about Chaucer?
just not Poe. All right. So spawn the set aside mimetic nemesis enemy at Outsider's Lair. Exhausted.
Cool.
We'll get back to you in a moment.
Ugh.
Each investigator chooses 2 non-weakness cards in their discard pile and sets them aside out of play as hollows. And am I? Oh no, I do have 1 in there. All right, fine. I'm like, man, I have no discard pile this whole game so far.
How do I have 8 cards in my disc? Oh, because I discarded 3 for down and out. That's right. Non-weakness?
Non-weakness. Wouldn't that be nice if you could hollow weaknesses? Okay. Find the set-aside red-gloved man and place him with the other set-aside hollows as a hollow. He's considered to be owned by all investigators, and if he's the bearer of any keys, do not attach those keys. That's fine. We left keys out of this one, which I don't know.
We didn't want to dunk on the scenario too hard.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, like, we're like, well, if we have keys ourselves, then we like have to add one of the coterie members we haven't seen the last of, and who wants an extra mini boss? Okay, so he's assigned as a hollow, blah 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 blah. Okay. The red gloved man cannot be discarded or drawn. And then action, if mimetic nemesis is at your location, spend 1 clue, deal 2 damage to it. This does not provoke attacks of opportunity. When the red gloved man enters play, advance. Mimetic nemesis. Ooh, that's the nice thing about TTS is I do get like a very, very big splash of some of the art you don't see up close very often.
Sure.
Hunter, alert, massive, retaliate. When you would deal damage to this enemy, choose and discard that many set-aside hollows. And at the end of the round, each investigator at this enemy's location must either choose a non-weakness card in their hand set aside as a hollow, or this enemy attacks them. Even if he's exhausted, what's the point of exhausting him? I guess just he doesn't get the free.
You don't take the
normal
damage
attack.
in the horror.
Yeah. Okay. And then the
That's
location.
your turn, isn't it?
I know. Like I'm reading. This is the thing with this scenario that I always forget. It's like there's like 3 different things going on. I'm like, how do we get the red gloved man? Each outsider enemy at this location loses aloof and gets +1 fight and evade. If the red gloved man is the only set aside hollow, put him into play under the control of any. All right, so we have to get rid of all of our hollows except RGM.
Yeah.
And a 5 shroud. Guys, just come on. Kaboy. So I think that's everything. I sure didn't intend to end my turn at the so far away from help and at the boss location, but here we are.
Yeah.
Sometimes Arkham just takes you. Arkham is what happens when you're making other plans, really.
That's true.
Okay, so I think that's my
Upkeep.
turn. No, so enemy phase, we actually got enemies around. So Paradigm Effacer does move. And he doesn't do anything at the end of turn. That's at end of round. Fine. All right. So
you get to upkeep first.
Cool. And now end of round. Each investigator at this location must either choose a non-weakness. Okay, so I just got to set another hollow aside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh, all right. Well, I hope I don't regret this, but somehow my best option is Spectral Razor.
You have a lot of cards in your hand.
Yeah, I know. Well, my other option is the other Sixth Sense, but I'm really worried that if that card comes up and kills one of my cards in play, then I'm without the ability to get clues.
Before we go any further, Paradigm Effacer loses aloof at your location, so you should have taken an attack. Good
point. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Woof. We're getting dicey down here.
Yeah. And then this guy readies and engages me again.
I haven't seen any of my resource play, so I'm sitting here with all these cards in my hand and the ability to play one of them, maybe.
Yikes.
Hey, all right, well. That'd be what it do. Hey, we are 2 doom of 5. Your encounter card.
Paradimensional Terror. Terror Peril. Revelation. You must decide. Choose one. Flip each decoy over. Shuffle all concealed mini cards in play, then place them face down at random. Wait, all right, okay, this isn't Peril. Do decoys stay in play?
In this scenario, yes, because they stay in the spots that they're in.
Oh, whoops.
Shoot. I forgot about that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I thought it felt a little too easy. Or each investigator take the damage in a horror. You don't say a word to me. I'm just going to look at your play area.
Okay.
Really want to take the damage in horror, but I think we have to do the top bullet. Shuffle all concealed mini cards in play. Place them face down at random in the positions they were in. We only have the 4. So that's what we're going to do. Group. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was me. What's up? You're reading something.
I'm looking at the rule book just to see where we missed that decoys stay in play.
Because they don't do that normally.
Yeah.
In the other, 6 or 7 or whatever
correct
this campaign.
I don't know, maybe part of my brain turns off when I'm being observed reading, but I'm not seeing it.
That's a weird. Do they do that in the
that
finale?
Implies that definitely they stay in play, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how else would you have decoys face up in play? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so concealed mini cards are considered to be at the location user. Okay, fine. When a City of Remnants mini card is exposed, okay, fine.
I am also going to get my rule book just because it's right here. And chat gets to watch both of us read quietly.
Yeah, if there's no hidden cards, there aren't any. If there's no cards in shadows, then there aren't any decoys. We haven't cleared shadows yet, though, have we? There's still 1 or 2 locations left.
Not at all.
Yeah. So that's not
Grim Memoir.
That's not what we're missing, though.
Here's the thing: we better make sure we understand these rules before Iron Man. So,
well, this is exactly why we're doing this today.
yeah,
because this would be a
right.
very sad thing to be doing on the day at Iron Man.
Yes, absolutely.
Must always be 3.
I'm just scanning for the word decoy, and I don't even see it under the locations and shadows rules.
You know what? I don't want to screech this game to a halt, but that's confusing to me, and I'm not finding the rule that we missed. So
yeah,
onward we go.
Okay. Yeah, that was my encounter card. So
okay, thank you. Perica, oh great. Boys, it's rough. Boys, it's rough. I have a Storm of Spirits in my hand, which would be a godsend if I had the resources to fucking play it.
Ooh, you're one away.
Yep. And I can't like click for a resource because then I'm just dead.
Yep. Okay.
I was really hoping.
I guess I'll go first. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to you though. No, you're fucking 4 moves away.
It's the best I can do is just stay alive this turn because I have Sword Cane in my hand, which can hopefully help me evade a couple, but that's all it's gonna be.
Yeah. All right. So start of my turn, I take Essence of the Dream into hand. First action, I'm gonna try and evade this feller. I'm going to commit Essence of the Dream. That's the only thing I can commit. That's 3-2.
Oh yeah, because you got the Force Shroud thing going now.
Yeah. I got the bad version. I should just do the enemy one. I think I'm just gonna when I upgrade for the actual Iron Man, I'm gonna do 2 copies of the enemy one and say fuck it to the Shroud one.
Yeah, I mean if you end up chucking that for enemy tests more often than not, then that makes sense.
So far, okay, 3-2. That's a fail.
Yep.
So now what?
Well, lads, I wasn't planning.
There's no plus. There's a +1 in the bag. There's a +1 and an Elder Sign, so I could theoretically succeed on the evade. Punching isn't going to do a damn thing. I'm down 1 whether I'm punching or evading. So I'm going to evade. Like, if the odds are the exact same. It's just the 1 scares me, so I see that, and I'm like, why am I testing this? But anyway, down 1. Okay, that's a fail. Down 1. Yep, cool. That's me. Fun.
All right, well. Well, quite the situation we find ourselves in.
A little bit.
Okay, well, I will fast out a Sword Cane.
Is that level 2?
It's my favorite S word, yep.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so after it enters play, you may deal 1 damage to an enemy engaged with you. I guess I'll put it on the Paradigm Effacer since he's got the most.
Mm-hmm.
Well, or do I just try to get rid of 1?
Put it on the one that is the lowest health?
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I thought I was just going to be in an evade situation, but now I think trying to actually kill 1 is going to be a better way to go. Sure. Oh, and I didn't hollow when he engaged me either. But that wasn't the card that was there. See, this is what happens. This is why I have such a problem with Fate. I do shit like this, and then Fate's like, no, you're just gonna live Final Destination in all of your Arkham games from now on. Okay, well, fine, whatever. We're about to die anyway. It's not like we're ringing the scenario.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, so it deals the damage immediately trigger the action ability below without paying its cost. So we'll fight this asshole. We will. Yes, we will Jackie this
Reveal
one.
2 more.
Cool. We'll take the -1. He's dead.
Hell yeah.
Whoop. Whoop. Okay, for my first action.
Yeah, it's so good. Such a good upgrade. I'm so proud of that card.
Sword Cane's amazing. In both incarnations. I think even level 0 Sword Cane is an amazing card for level 0.
Yeah, it's one of those that you don't feel bad not upgrading it, but if you have the extra experience, it's extra juice. It's so good.
Fantastico. Oh, and +1 fight and +1 evade. I got to remember that, but I still passed.
Right.
So they're both only dealing 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it really matters. So we'll evade. Paradigm Effacer here. I'm only 1 up on an evade, which doesn't feel great. We'll go 2 up.
Eee. Hell yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna hollow me again when he engages me. You know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take the attack of opportunity and get the fuck out of this location.
Smart.
Yeah, I think that's the only move. Whoop!
Does this guy hunt? He does. Of course he does.
Oh, he does! No! Alright, well, I got one more turn.
Alright. Enemy phase then, because that's your turn, right?
uh,
No, you played. You have 1 action left, don't you?
Oh yeah, you're correct. You're correct because the sword cane.
Fast and the first one was all 1. Yeah.
Okay, so before moving, since that's a guaranteed thing, there's no test there. Before moving, I will use the action and spend a clue, do 2 damage to the mimetic nemesis. No attacks of opportunity on that. And then when he is dealt damage, instead choose and discard that many set aside hollows. So I will.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to move 2 locations away? Like, I appreciate you're trying to progress the scenario, but
you know, you're right.
I feel like we need to play defensively.
It's
right
move.
Yeah.
When
Sorry.
you're right, you're right. Okay.
Okay.
So I
enemy
took the clue
phase.
back. That's fine. Yep. Okay. So enemy phase.
He'll hunt down. I'll take a damage in 2 horror. I'll heal that damage with bandages, which gives me an on the mend. And then upkeep.
Oh boy. Time you drew another. Oh boy. High society Parisian French? Boy, you're getting Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast, and you'll be happy with it. Ho ho! Mon frère.
French is one of the ones I can't do.
No, this one is for me, mon frère.
Good, thank God.
It is on my head. Whoa. I don't know why
That's you're going Spanish now.
All right, we upkeep the cards. Oh no, my leg injury, mon ami. It's no good.
You go Spanish again. I love this so much. 1 doom on the agenda, or 3 doom on the agenda rather, and then encounter card.
Protoplasmic reassembler.
2 fight, 6 health, 2 evade, massive enemy. Spawn the location farthest from all investigators. That's here, or that's there.
Mailed.
Where? What did you say?
No, I said mailed.
Okay, I don't know what that is. I can't tell if you're saying a word with a French accent or if you're saying a French word.
Hopefully I'm doing both, mon ami.
Okay. At the end of the enemy phase, if this enemy is ready, spawn the top card of the nearest investigator's deck face to. Oh my God.
Oh no, it is getting away from us.
Mm-hmm. All right, your Mythos phase now.
Memory variant. Okay, this is the one. I'm going German suddenly. This is the one that it makes hollows out of events. So it does.
Oh no! All right, hold on now, Gungan. I don't want to be problematic here.
Yeah, perhaps you just do Boss Nass. He is the least offensive, we think. But I am French, so I have less a problem with being problematic, I think.
Yeah, without a trace. Super Bombad. Wait, is Bombad good or bad?
Is it bad like Michael Jackson bad, or is it bad like
Super bomb good. No, that doesn't work. What I'm trying to think of some other things that the Gungans say. Anyway.
All right. Well, how do we survive? Yeah. I think we are in trouble. I think.
Hmm.
Oh wait, it's a new round. I don't have to do this anymore. Oh wait, hang on. When did that kick
Didn't
in?
they
Did
just?
that kick in?
They did it during the Mythos.
Oh no, they did
phase.
it during Mythos. I am still on Le Hook.
I'm trying to think of Boss Nass, and I got French Sean in my ears. It's not working.
So I think he is more like. I
did that.
Away with him. This is helping.
I can't even fucking do it. Is I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna do this. Maxi Big, this apocalyptic presage. Start of my turn, I get Essence of the Dream. Misa commit Essence of the Dream and On the Mend to evade. Misa evading 5 to 2. Misa draw token now.
The Chaos Bag says no, I think.
One down. One down. That's my turn.
No, I don't want to be that guy, but I think if you had been fighting him up to this point, you might have some damage on him, no?
I would be one down no matter what. So I could have said any of those tests were fights, and they would still be failures. That's the thing, is like I'm one down no matter what I do. So
okay, so I do not think I want to rush the Nemesis unless I want to put myself out of my misery, which I am seriously considering.
I mean, I get. Oh no, Misa survive Disa Roundu. So Dejected Nick is better than a Gungan accent. Yeah, right. Hip shot card review: Dream Diary, Diary of an Explorer. Do you want to take this, Sean, or should I?
That is all you. I'm sure you have more opinions.
It's not worth it. Just do the enemy one. Just do the enemy one. Explorer is the Shroud one, right? Yeah, it is.
We will take a shot at the memory variant. And I will use my Jacqueline. Hey! It is a 0. It is gone. I can only move the one time because of my leg injury. And in my shame, I shall click for a resource. Because next time I would love to be able to play the Storm of Spirits. He's very good. Okay, enemy phase. The Nemesis. The Paradigm Effacer. The Protoplasmic... I can't get it out of my throat. The Protoplasmic Reassembler stays put. And you take a hit, yeah?
Yes. I don't know what the Gungans say for yes. But Misa bandages eat 1 damage. Misa get on the mend again. Bandages leave. Misa also put 1 horror on Witten from this and presage. Okay.
I think that is a very good idea.
Yeah. Case said, I saw this earlier, I didn't say anything. Nick said you wanted to do a Vincent deck because he runs Guardian cards for enemy management. What are your thoughts, Mr. Designer? All right. Okay. I have Guardian cards in here. I haven't seen any of them. And actually, I don't even think I put that many Guardian cards in here, to be honest. I think I have a stand together. So it's not even enemy management. And then Big Kahuna is asking Dorothy Simmons in the context of Olivier Bishop. I'll let you do that one, Sean. for a hip shot card
Dorothy
review.
Simmons in the context of Olivier Bishop. So let me. Dorothy's the student of Christopher,
Correct.
right? And Olivier is the guy who just gives a status, a flat stat boost on agility, right?
He gives +1 agility. So they both do a stat boost to the primary stat of their class. Dorothy is after you successfully investigate by exactly 1 or 3. Exhaust her to get a resource, and Olivier is free triggered ability, exhaust him to move to a connecting location.
So yeah, so I do think that the level 0 power level of allies in the base core set for Seekers and Rogues did pass each other a little bit, like ships in the night, where Dorothy is a knocked down version of Dr. Christopher, which, you know, he should be, because Dr. Christopher is insane as printed outside of Taboo. And like when I first saw Olivier, I was like, that's fantastic. We used to have to pay an XP for this shit back when Cat Burglar was the best option. So I think Olivier is fantastic, and he's haughty in all the ways you might mean that.
Right.
But yes, so RIP RIP to any Dr. Milan Christopher lovers out there.
Yes.
I understand why that feels like a loss. And indeed, equity from a place of privilege feels like loss sometimes.
That's a good way to put it. Couldn't agree more with that statement. Equity from a place of or loss from a place of, or no, equity from a place. Yeah, feels like loss from a place of privilege. Perfect.
Also, is Dorothy related to Daryl? Oh yeah, Daryl. Surely.
I'm gonna say no, because I was the one who came up with her name, and I didn't even think about Daryl. But that's kind of fun if she is. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll think about that.
Maybe they're married. Did you inadvertently preemptively ship those two characters, Nick? Is that what happened?
We shall see, I guess. We're in the Mythos phase, right?
Oh fuck yeah, that's right.
Did you add a Doom or no?
No, not yet.
4 out of 5. Encounter card. It's an enemy. Oh, it's aloof.
Okay, thank God. It's like the last 3 out of the last 4 encounter cards we've drawn have been enemies. Which is pretty great.
Yeah, I know. We're making up for having no enemies for like the first 4 rounds.
Distorted reasoning. No, I got. Oh no! If I ward that, I can't play my Storm of Spirits. Is Peter Sylvester related to Ashcan Peter? Oh man, I never thought about that.
That's actually the same character.
Oh.
Ashcan Peter Sylvester, yeah. Little known fact.
Man. Is that like the third act twist in the Ashcan Pete movie where like his steadfast companion is revealed to be a hallucination of his younger self?
What did you get?
I got distorted reasoning, which means I can't take the same type of action twice, which really sucks if we want to like turn heel and like start trying to do anything here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I cancel it, then I don't have the resource for the thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So, and it's an end of a turn. Well, fuck it. I'm just gonna come to you this turn anyway. So,
nice.
I'll move.
Okay.
I will wither your dude.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm a 7. He's a 4. We'll Jackie that.
You don't have wither in hollow, do you? No, you don't. Perfect.
I do
okay,
not.
Good.
So 3 up, and we're doing Jackie shenanigans. So pray for me, because some of the symbols are a little rough now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have anything I want to commit. The only willpower icon I have is Storm of Spirits, and I feel a desperate need to cling to that card right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if
So
that
anyway.
mob catches up to you, then yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's a -3 from the Elder thing.
Sweet. The Elder thing is chosen. It's a -3. So I do 1 damage to it. I reduce its health by 1 for the phase. For the round?
Okay.
Phase. And
Okay.
it is -1 attack and -1 evade for the phase as well.
Hell yeah.
And that was an activate and a fight action, so I can do neither of those again.
Or move. You can't move either.
Not twice. I could move. I just can't do it twice in a row.
You moved into the location to start.
Yeah, and then I fought.
Yeah. Oh, you can't do them consecutively. Got it. Okay.
But that said, oh no, it's leg injury that stops me from doing any other moves or evades. Yeah, so I'm locked down in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
So I guess, man, with that enemy sitting right there and this perfectly good attack spell, it seems a damn shame. But I think I have to like click for a resource because I can't fight and I can't activate and I can't evade and I can't move.
Yeah. Okay.
And I got nothing to play, so I'm getting a resource.
Okay.
And at the end of my turn, I try to get rid of distorted reasoning. I just have to take this test naked. I'm only 2 up.
Okay.
That's a -3, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Where's yeah, -3.
All right, so that's a fail. Over to you.
This scenario is kind of a ball buster, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna. He has -1 evade because of Wither.
Yep, fight and evade are both -1.
Yeah, I know that. I hear you.
And he's only got 3 health left.
But that's my whole fucking turn.
Well,
and I'd be testing
based
it
on
parity.
prior history, evading and failing to evade is going to be your whole turn too. Oh, I guess you do have a Dream Diary. You do.
I have Essence of the Dream and I have On the Mend. So that's the thing is like I can do 1 big test. I'm at parity in both places. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like that's again, it just comes down to like.
Oh, you got 2 shots to evade at 2 up then.
Or 1 shot at 4 up.
And then, well, yeah, but then, yeah, well, I mean, yes,
that shuts out the whole bag other than the tentacle, which I don't need to specify.
But it also leaves you a parity for the rest of the turn if you juice the 1 test. So I don't know. Statistically, I don't know what the better option is, but those are the options.
I'll go 2. We'll go 2 at 2 up. Essence of the Dream. Fuck.
Oh yeah, the curse is still in there.
On the Mend. 2 up. Fuck me. If I had committed both of those in 1 test, I would have succeeded at either of those tests.
Whoops.
I'm committing Gearish. I'm also using my. What's that?
I think. Well, no, you're fine. Finish your turn.
Oh yeah, last action. Committing Gearish.
I think we are possibly at the point in the scenario where we just lay down and let the ocean take us.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, cool. It did come out to play.
Love it. Remind me not to let you get your promises of power back from the hollows.
Curse into Elder Sign. Curse into Elder Sign. Curse into. All right, fine.
I know how this works.
Oh no!
All right.
So that's a fail and a free attack.
Okay, so he kills Witten. And then during the enemy phase, he kills me.
Shit. Let's see here. Well, what happens to me? So the
well, now he engages you.
Yep, and plays commits or trigger an ability on a set aside hollow. Yep, that's all fine. Well, don't forget to drop your clues on the location on your way out. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I think I stayed in this location for the last like 5 rounds.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll see out 1 more turn just for the S's and the G's.
Go for it. Yeah.
Upkeep. I do have both of my Storm of Spirits in my hand now.
Shit.
Not like I'll be able to pull the W out, but I might be able to take some of these fuckers down with me.
Oh, yeah, you also don't get leaky. There's no text saying that when her controller dies, the other person gets her.
Oh, too true. Yeah, okay, so that's
So
good
she
to know.
just
We
goes
put
away.
we put her on whoever's the most likely to survive.
Yeah. She'd think it'd
Which
be the doctor, but
I was about to say what you would think is the person with all the healing abilities, but hey, you know what? Sometimes
yeah.
it just happens that way. All right. So then we are 5 of 5, or did you put one up here?
That was last round, so it's
Okay.
advancing
Yep.
this
So we
round.
pop. All right. So we take two as a group. All right. So we're gonna shuffle all the mini cards face down, and I'm not even gonna bother to do that because I'm fairly certain I'm not interacting with the mini cards anymore at this point. But I am gonna choose
Oh,
that
Big
option.
Kahuna in chat says, couldn't Vinny have put damage and horror on Aliki and survived? I could have, but I've already cleaned up my play area, so
Yes,
sorry.
the ocean is taking us at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then I guess I'll put a hollow aside. Whoop. Okay, and then encounter cards. Paradimensional horror. All right, so I'll shuffle the decoys again. Or the concealed cards rather. We got one down here still? Okay. So we have now done this twice technically, but who's counting? So we had one here. Had one here. Here.
I don't remember.
And I think one here.
It was on the left, I think, up there.
Left.
I think so. He could have played Gearish and dodged at +6. Fuck. You're right. I could have played Gearish, taking an attack. Holy hell. I'm bad at this game, guys.
All right, let's see. So I will wither bro at +3. Oh no! But distorted reasoning. Okay.
Did you fail the test or?
No. I'm just gonna have to put a throwaway evade test in here, I guess. Cool. So wither hits for 1 damage.
Yep. Effectively 2 damage.
Nope, I didn't get a symbol.
Oh yeah.
And then I will evade the presage at even.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!
Wow, I see how it is.
I'm sorry, this has never happened to me before. I'm not used to that. And then last action, I'll pay 3 and play Stamm of Spirit. Will Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. I'll pick the 0. We get you to 4 damage. Nope, 4 damage. And you're dead. So that's cool. And I'm out of things to do. So now distorted reasoning. I'm 2 up. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Enemy face.
You're doing it. But then they both hunt in.
And they both hunt in. This guy's still aloof, though.
Yeah, he's aloof.
So he comes in and hits for 1 and 1. I'm hanging in. I'm hanging on.
And then at the end of the enemy phase, spawn the top card of the nearest investigator's deck face down at its location as a golem enemy. Oh, golems have monster, outsider, hunter, 1 fight, 1 health, 1 evade, 1 damage. If golem is defeated, set it aside how to play as a hollow.
Oh, we forgot to do that last round, which means I'd be taking another 1 and 1 and I'd be dead right now. So
cool.
There you go.
Big Kahuna in chat says, if anyone from my Iron Man team wants to try and rescue Red Glove Man, I think I just linked them this video. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, there were other things happening, unfortunately. That's playing with me.
Ideally, even the least prepared Iron Man team will be a little bit more prepared than we were for this scenario today. Hence why we played it all.
Right.
But the thing is like you, I've built this deck to be main Kluver. I'd have modified it a little bit for today. Obviously, from what you saw, it wasn't enough. You are off Kluver flex support.
Mm-hmm.
So we are, from our team, we're missing our hard killer and our other flex. So
Yeah,
if anything
you're
was
missing a
going
lot
to
of
take us out
damage.
this round, it was going to be enemies.
Yeah.
Or, in this test anyway. Well, at least among the difficulties one can expect, that was the most reasonable one.
Right.
Vincent being stuck having to evade as his only viable option was not great for him.
No, not awesome. Not awesome. That's the thing. Like, and I know you said it and Case said it. Granted, I missed playing Girish. That would have been best. I should have committed everything to one test. That would have been best. But again, testing at one down on fight or evade doesn't, you know what I mean? Doesn't, the numbers don't matter at that point. It's just, I just need to pass a test. And so then it's like, I'm just going to evade.
Sure.
But yeah, fucking. So, do you want to go at, like, do you think this is doable?
Yeah. Okay. So that was the question we started with.
Mm-hmm.
I do think, and here, let me look at the encounter deck, because now I'm just wondering, like, okay, so I don't feel like the mental overhead was crazy. I am still questioning whether we played the like location and decoy thing wrong.
That's
or not.
the one thing that's really throwing me.
So there is that. But I'm also, the big thing that scares me about this campaign, potentially playing it in 4-player, because I never have before, is the fact that you're drawing significantly more encounter cards. And I thought in this campaign there are a lot of the treacheries that will add more concealed cards and shuffle around concealed cards. But we didn't see that many in this one.
No, they were agenda effects that we were dealing with. I think we had 1 or 2 treacheries that did it. Like there was the peril one that I had to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we didn't see a whole lot in this scenario.
Yeah, so Fide, we're kind of discussing that now. Why we lost this scenario was lack of enemy management, which, given the 2 investigators we are out of our 4-player team, is actually kind of expected, because we're main Kluver and off Kluver support over here. So I think, if we had representative powers on this team, we would have been okay. But the thing is I really think that sticking together generally is a good idea.
Yes.
Because now, having seen this, I remember that, like, once you get to that final location, it's go time. You lock in, you stay there, you do the things, and then you have to get out, if I remember correctly. Once we rescue Red Gloved Man, we have to make it back. God, do I run Open Portal?
You mean Open Gate?
Yes, that one. So, I mean, ultimately, to answer the question, sorry, I'll come back to that, Nick. But ultimately, to answer the question I was in the middle of answering before I diverted, the mental overhead is not as bad as I remember it, unless we're playing something correctly or incorrectly.
I just read through the locations in the shadows rules again, and I don't see anything about leaving decoys in play. It says more than 1 concealed mini card may occupy. Oh. Hold up. Can you hear me?
Oh, I did lose you for a second there.
Can occupy the same spot, but no concealed mini cards may occupy a spot where a location is already present. That's it. There's nothing in here that says decoys stay in play. So that one treachery that says flip all decoys face down. Is there an enemy that I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm desperately trying to figure out what we missed there.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll figure that out at some point. But regardless, I think knowing how the flow of this scenario works is going to make it significantly easier on a playthrough. Like, this is really tough on I won't call this blind playthrough, because I have played this 3 times, but it's been like 2-3 years since the last time I played it, so I forgot how the flow went. But if we know that, and we know, all right, we're opening things up, but as soon as the Outsiders lair reveals itself, we just get there, and we want to be together. And with all 4 investigators in the same spot, it becomes a little bit of a different game. I would think.
Yeah, I do have shortcuts in my deck. I can upgrade those to level 2 so that I can create,
That's good.
little swift little passageways in the map. That'll help a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then
open gate is not a bad idea. Depends on how fast you're going through. You're going through your deck though to find them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is not a super draw heavy deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no Patrice, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, join the caravan case. That's a good call out, and especially Nick, if you end up adding more colors to that deck through your testing. Okay, so I don't know that we have a definitive answer
again. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't know that I have a definitive answer as to like whether this is. I think this is doable.
I think so too.
I think the real question becomes: do we want to, conform the run around it, because it does kind of require that in kind of a big way, and that's something we'll have to answer more as a group.
But, yeah, we can't like get halfway through a campaign and then go, do we go after Without a Trace? Like we have to know from the start.
No, that's for 2 a.m. the night before. Did we make a mistake going Conviction?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the case. You point out the thing that is kind of the biggest point of pause for me now is that it just really takes up a lot of time to do it. Justin shared in chat. Someone had posted on Reddit asking for help, like, hey, how do I do this in TSK run with hitting these things? And the top comment was like, well, this is really rough, but you can kind of do it. And taking advantage of the travel ticket is a big thing, because that will let you bamf across the map, and suddenly the pathing becomes a little bit more flexible. Well, a lot bit more flexible in that way.
Yeah.
But I think the first question that we ultimately will need to answer is how many scenarios do we want to play on the day? And I don't know if we could get this done in like 6 scenarios. I'd be kind of happy with that.
Yeah, because some of these scenarios are not fast either.
Yeah, and we wouldn't be as crunched. So then we're playing Riddles and Rain. If we do Without a Trace, we're doing Without a Trace and Congress of Keys, and then that leaves us 3 in between scenarios.
Yeah, I don't. You know the pathing for Without a Trace better than I do, so I don't know how many. Because there are certain beats we have to hit.
Yeah, so
I don't think any of them require a scenario, do they? I think they're all.
No.
You just have to be in this location when this narrative thing happens.
Yeah. So it's off the top of my head, it's you gotta go to Kathmandu to see Leaky and get the whistle. You gotta go to London to see Agent Quinn. You gotta go to Rome to figure the secret of the whistle out. And then you gotta go back to London at some point, and then you get to go to the Bermuda Triangle. So yeah. But ultimately, at least I answered one question for myself here. The mental overhead of this one is not the problem.
No.
I don't think that it's that bad. I think it's more a question of the pathing, the actual scenario pathing. So at least we've answered that.
Yeah, and if we had a Michael, with us,
this would have been a different run.
Yeah, we would have been much better off.
So, yeah. Well, any debrief comments from you, either on the scenario or your deck or anything like that?
No, I think I'm gonna drop short rests. It's taking up three card slots. I like the ability to chain play them, but I think it's just too narrow. I think if other people were running short rests, it might be worth it, but I would not expect anyone else to do that. And that opens up 3 slots, which I'll probably fill in with more damage. Probably not more items though. You had toe-to-toe in your deck, and I think I might do that. I like the thought of, because I'm not too scared of enemy attacks for the most part.
Yeah.
And
that's
toe-to-toe is just a nice free 2 damage.
Yeah, free 2 damage, and if you throw a long shot or throw vicious blowback in the deck, then like suddenly you're auto doing 3 damage, and that's.
Well, you don't commit to an auto successful skill test.
Is that true?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Because you don't even draw. If you're automatic successful, you don't draw a token. You just skip right to the succeed.
Oh, all right. Well,
Case is saying I'm wrong. Okay, then maybe I mean I will. Hey, I just write the card text. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. Like there's a reason we have a whole team of us to answer rules questions. It's because I am fallible, and each of us designers are fallible individually. So
Nick is a legislator, not a judge.
absolutely, and not even a legislator on a good day, or only on a good day, really. So yeah, I guess then long shots on toe to toe if that's how that works. Then I could just pop a concealed card and ice a 2 health enemy. That's pretty good.
Look, I love any card that lets me not fuck with the chaos bag, because
Yeah,
from the chaos bag flows much sadness and disappointment in my experience.
right.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's probably what I'll do. Is like that's the only thing that's standing out is like an odd. Oh, and then obviously the Dream Diary. Go with Madman for both copies of it. Don't fuck around with Explorer. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I think Explorer is good if you're doing the cipher nonsense, because then you broaden it to like even 3 shroud locations. But
sure.
yeah, and
Also,
especially if
going
you're keeping
forced learning.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, I also thought about going forced learning.
Oh, sure.
Just to see more of my deck. But well, I guess you're seeing about the same, but you're giving yourself more options in the moment. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do that, but I'm not sure.
I do like forced learning, and it is very good card filtering. But when you draw like your marquee card and a weakness off of forced learning, it's just such a bad time. And that happens to me so fucking often.
That's fair.
But yeah, we could do this if we choose to.
I think so. What would you change with your deck, if anything?
Yeah, what really I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna have to pick a path, because as I mentioned, it became better in this one because of the way that the locations open up and then give me options for the 6th sense spam.
Yeah.
But like I said, for like Sanguine Shadows, if we want to do Sanguine Shadows, I can't really do that there because, well, I can do it for normal clue gathering, which is still just fine and good. But the idea that you can use 6th sense to pop concealed cards at other locations.
Yeah.
There are some scenarios that just either don't mess with the decoys, like Dead Heat, which I think we want to do to get you the Last Blossom, because that's going to be killer in a Vincent deck.
Yeah.
And then there are just scenarios that just don't really let you play with the concealed cards in the way that I want to with this like spam deck. So I think ultimately we're gonna have to pick a path, and then I'm gonna have to play through those scenarios again, and then I'll have to figure out, okay, what is actually the optimal way to get through that path with you know, whatever tech I want to put in.
Sure.
But if we assume that it works like this, where the concealed cards are available to be popped, and it worked well in this, so I was happy with that.
Is Dead Heat the zombie one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think if we decide to do that, we want to do it early, and that also means that all of us are going to need to make sure we pack at least a little bit of enemy management, because we're not going to be able to put all of that on Michael.
Yeah. Not if we're hitting it early and he doesn't have all his experience.
Yeah. But if we ice Amaranth early and get you the
Blossom,
yes. Yeah, early Dead Heat isn't too bad as long as you can handle the enemies. When you've got the zombie lion popping out, and just all the things. But
do I run Dynamite Blast? Wait,
I don't see a problem with the one of.
Yeah, I can. I
Especially
might.
if you got the economy for it, which you seem to be doing all right for.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it.
But well, I mean, we have a whole week to land on preliminary deck lists, and the nice thing is we are actually really on the ball this time, because Ironman is not until late October, and we are having our planning stream in August. So every one of us has the opportunity to potentially get some solid testing in between hither and thither.
Is ArkhamCon in October? I thought it was in September.
It was in September last year.
Oh.
Yeah. Close to Halloween this time. It's very close to the like where the old Arkham Knights used to hit.
Yeah. I'm checking my calendar now because I'm like, really?
22nd through 25th.
I don't even have it in my calendar, so I'm just gonna do it now.
Good
So
call.
I
Good
trust
call.
you. Yeah.
All right. Well, that being said, join us next weekend. So Saturday, the 1st, August 1st, during the day, we're going to be doing another stream. We are going to have the full team on, and I think Scott's even going to be able to join. So it's going to be
Oh,
a
nice.
hot mess of a Buster party. And in addition, we've got special guest correspondent coming on to help us navigate the choices and help other people kind of, because we'll have made our choices most of the way through up to that point. But the point of the stream is going to be to help everyone else kind of narrow it down too.
Right.
So join us for that. Otherwise, Nick, thanks for hopping on.
Thanks for having me.
Just me lonely by myself after Scott got called in. So I'm very glad you accepted the invite.
Yeah, no, this is fun. I love. I miss this sort of thing. I will take any opportunity I can to jump back in the streamer chair, dust off my Mythos Buster desk. I'm glad that you guys didn't assign it to anyone else yet.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yeah, I mean it's been a thing, like ever since we got kind of all the back end stuff caught up. I've been kind of agonizing over what I want to do with
yeah.
stuff, and I've kind of paralyzed myself in the process. So it's just like, let's get in the seats, let's play a game, let's just do the thing, don't overthink it. So good times. Thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you guys next weekend, hopefully. Otherwise, whenever we see you. Have a great Sunday, everyone.
Bye, everybody.